Why is Beast9 in the intro? Why is Beast9 in the intro? He hasn't won a UCL.
Abdallah, are any of your 7 teams in the UCL still?
Yeah, my team.
Which one?
I got a team in there. I got 2 teams in there.
Bayern and PSG. Oh my!
Bayern and PSG.
Yeah, drop a big, man.
Yeah.
You're a dumbass.
All right.
Wait, can I get this straight? So, Abdallah, you have a team in the final then.
Your team is still in there.
Abdallah, you have a team in the final, right?
You and Kenny have been cooking for Arsenal.
Yeah, literally, J2S.
Yeah. So basically, you'll have a team in the final.
Your team is still in there.
Wait, Abdallah, who's supporting Bayern or PSG?
Can you mute?
Win-win. It's a win-win.
I'm sorry.
No, Abdallah, who are you supporting? PSG or Bayern, or is it one for one leg and one for the other leg?
It doesn't matter. Win-win. It's like I explained.
Bro,
it's like I explained before. When Liverpool and Real Madrid play, and my dad watches them, my 65-year-old dad, he says it's a win-win situation.
Wait,
now that was close. I was going to drop a brick, but I can't drop a brick for his dad. Wait,
Abdallah,
I understand. Like, dads, they be doing that. Like, my dad does the same thing.
No, but Kenny, you can't be sporting 7 teams per comment.
No, 7 teams is ridiculous. Like, one in each country. Like, what are we doing here?
2 is fine, but 7 is
13. Get it right. It's 13. Get it right.
Wait, what?
13. It's 13.
Okay, you don't know what we want to do.
So
guys, this is UCL and everything, but guys, I'm in a cup final, man. Against all odds, I'm in a cup final.
Oh my God,
guys, against all odds, man. I'm in a cup final, man.
Wait, against who?
You're gonna lose.
Because I know this is UCL, but I just want just to make it as a very brief announcement that do you know why this is relevant? The legitimate UCL winners are still Chelsea. So the legitimate UCL winners who are planning a return to the Champions League very soon.
My days.
We're in a cup final. AK, single.
So, you're confirming that you're in the UCL next season, right?
Wait, hold on. AK. No. We're in a cup final. No.
Winning is always.
So let's go for it. HH.
3, 2, 1. Blue is football is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So cheer us on till the sun and wane. Cause Chelsea is the name.
What the
the
fuck
Come on,
was that?
it was your theme song.
Why
man. It's your
why
theme
you
song.
know this song so well and why you're actually
No.
harmonizing this?
It's
No,
crazy.
Lord only knows, man.
AK, do you know what the best chant is? Chelsea.
Hey,
Chelsea,
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 Chelsea, Chelsea, come on the Chelsea, come on the Chelsea, come on
You know what's funny is when I'll be seeing people screaming that stuff at the team and then they be raising their arms at the same time when they say the Chelsea.
Chelsea, FC, all by far the great
Chelsea.
the world.
HH, how do you feel?
Okay, why'd you
Come
make
on,
all the chants
Chelsea.
sound
Come
like
on,
Christmas
Chelsea. Come on,
jingles, bro?
No, wait, bro. Betty, he was in the choir. Betty was in the choir. That's the whole point. So okay. So
Chill.
Is everyone? What's our excitement for this Champions League? Do we feel an excitement ahead of it? Because before we get into the main UCLs, okay, no, here we just do. The right four teams, did they all make it or no? Did the right four teams make it to the semifinals?
Looking at the bracket, probably.
I'm saying there's one odd one out.
One odd one out. One odd one out, and that's
Atletico.
Nah, Atletico deserve to be in Barcelona.
Wait, hold up. Okay, Abdallah, try to be objective. Why do I? Okay, Abdallah, can I just ask the question? Abdallah, can I ask the question?
Abdallah, tell your manager to get
Abdallah,
there.
can I ask the question? The team who were top of the Champions League without a single loss, how don't they deserve to be in the semi-finals? Explain.
It don't mean shit. It's the same with Liverpool last season. It don't mean shit.
But Liverpool got
Went out-
kicked out.
Well, cry about it, bro.
Yeah, but Liverpool.
No, but Liverpool.
No, Abdallah, can you see that what you're saying doesn't logically make any
HH
sense?
can drop because they got kicked out by PSG in the last round. So
This is a disaster.
And also,
Cringy.
Abdallah, we try to help you, bro, but you can't. You don't help
Come
yourself.
on, Betsy, man. You're the brick king, man. Relax.
Abdallah, there's a generational break in you.
I'm not engaging. I'm not engaging, bro.
5 minutes,
I'm
man.
not listening to shit from a fellow brick.
this is a brick off.
Yeah. So wait. So my thing. Look. So does everyone believe that these are the right four teams that made it, or do you think that the team that you were surprised that made it here?
No, based on how they played, I think that those are the 4 teams that.
Nah.
Okay, no.
Yeah, these four deserve to win.
Better question. If at the start of the Champions League season you said these forces will make the semi-final, would you be like, okay, at the start of the Champions League campaign?
But Atletico, I would say yes, probably yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Again, Kenny, thank you. I think that's the team that's most surprising Atletico. PSG, the defending champions. Bayern have been consistently the best team all season, and we're lucky last season. Arsenal, as we saw, they were in the semi-final last season. They kept on going, and they finished top of the freaking. Okay, no. Better question. At the end of the Champions League phase, at the end of the league phase, Atletico is the team that you're most surprised about, because Arsenal topped, Bayern was second, Bayern have been the best team, PSG the defending champions.
But I say PSG themselves, I think that they have gone into the competition as well.
No, true, but defending champions tax, as in like
defending
no, put it this way. If I was going to go in order, most surprising Atleti, then PSG, then Bayern and Arsenal the same.
But you thought Arsenal get a semis?
Why not?
Yes,
Yeah,
after the finish first,
no, but it's just wait. Based on how they've now reformatted the whole league format, where coming top actually means something. Basically, again, my question was after the league phase, before the league phase, no, after the league phase, why shouldn't they come the semifinals if they now get a lock of the draw by coming top and knowing that the second leg is at the Emirates? And at that, remember, at the end of the league phase, their defense record was one of the best in Europe, and they were hardly conceding any goals.
Well,
So I
that
was
league phase was ages ago now. Like we've seen Arsenal from then to now. It's not the same Arsenal.
Yeah, but he's talking about then. Back then, like
so
Arsenal
at
were
the
actually
very end
on
of the league
form.
phase, the moment the league phase ended.
Back then, that's different football. Like we said that last year. Like back then in the league phase, people thought, Liverpool get to the semi-finals, and we saw what happened to them. Like they started to fall off gradually. So I thought the same for Arsenal. Like Arsenal have only made the semi-finals of the Champions League 4 times in the history. I think it is. This is the 4th.
Yeah, this is the 4th time. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I
First
wasn't
time back to back.
You're back to back, yeah. We'll put
First
some
time,
respect
yeah.
on Arteta's name. That's what I'm
No.
saying.
Come on, bro. Back to back semis. You can't sing that. Who
No,
can
no,
sing back to back
the
semis?
only thing I'd say is
Arteta
brackets for a
is
bit.
crazy.
Wait. Hold on. AK, take bro. AK, basically. So Elijah is like our unofficial, unverified fact checker. AK is our unofficial, unverified singer. So AK, can you please harmonize Arsenal song, please? AK.
No
We
problem.
are Super Mega Tata. He knows exactly what we need. Gabby at the back, Gabby in attack. Arsenal gonna win the Champions League.
Wait, hold up. Is that win the Champions League? That's part of the
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
champ.
that's
Yeah, back.
Lord in heaven, Jesus. All right.
Do the Mikel clip? Bit cringe.
Oh no! I'll even give you the full one.
It's
right
not
now.
natural. So cringy.
Mate.
Like, but you know that clip is actually about Arteta.
Mate. No, John
like,
Mikel is different.
Like no, Mikel, bro. Just speaking in regular accent, bro. It's
Oh,
fine.
why does he sound
No, he needs to continue.
His accent.
No, basically, okay, it's a Nigerian thing.
Is
The
he
Nigerians
trying to
don't
act
wanna-
British?
No,
Yes.
no. This is not. No, he's not accent. This is confusing
then-
because
no,
he's
Kenny,
mixing. There's a mix of UK English and like British and then like pidgin. Like, the accent is
No,
weird. Like
Kenny.
this is.
Kenny, I know people like this in Nigeria. He obviously didn't grow up like in London, public school, private school, everything.
Probably. Yeah.
So he's trying to acclimatize
Yeah,
to
trying
like,
to
kind of one way it's
impersonate.
working.
Yeah,
But because his Nigerian accent is so thick,
So,
there's now a collision of his very heavy Nigerian accent and trying to speak
The UK.
like Cockney English, and so basically that kind of merging of the two is how you
It's
now
not
get
natural. So cringy.
there we go.
Is this
Wait,
basically
is
this is a UK version of this is a disaster?
Yeah, no,
we said.
no.
Is,
My Ugandan
Isn't
friend,
that what-
that's extreme, bro.
isn't that what your mom aspired you to do? She wanted you to have like a British accent. I think you said it.
Yes,
Or
yes.
so-
And I failed because of racism.
man, they cockney pigeons.
Bro, you know what? That bro, that's actually good. That is Cockney Pigeon. Bro, Cockney Pigeon is wild, man. All right, so guys, let's Betsy. Is the mic okay there, Betsy?
Bro, we start with Callum McFarlane or whatever his name is.
No.
bro.
That's look. This is a UCL hangout. Bro,
Wait, do we get to talk? We do talk about Garnacho today as well. His performance.
this is a UCL hangout. So Betsy, your mic is okay there, Betsy.
Yeah, my mark. Yeah, I'm around, bro.
Okay, so Betsy, here's the thing.
That's his name. I didn't even know that's his name. Sorry, my bad. Callum McFarlane. I didn't even know that's his name.
Yeah, I think that's the name. No, maybe I said it.
Yeah,
wrong.
no, that's the name. That's the name.
Wait, do you know what's crazy? You know Chelsea just swapped out one YouTuber with another. Had Matisse, now got Dan Potts.
How?
Okay, you're gonna respect our lane, okay? You're gonna respect our lane.
His legacy is already better than
Oh
Rodinho.
no! What? HH has got a nickname already.
Bro, did you watch the video? Our lane. This is our lane, and we will defend our lane, bro.
Gosh, no.
This is our lane, man. Betsy,
Yes,
I think you
bro.
can beat Atletico. But
I believe so.
Okay, so here's the thing. Let's not talk tactics right now. First leg, what are you looking for the first leg? Because Atletico should win. But if you walk away with a 1-goal deficit, that's a success. 2-goal and above is where it gets tricky. So insurmountable is where it gets tricky. So how are you feeling for this first leg? Do you believe that? No, hold on. Do you believe you could get a result? And when I mean result, do you think you could actually get a draw? Or did I say even a win?
Bro, if there's a manager to actually go and haram their way to a draw at the Wanda Metropolitan, it's Arteta, bro. That's what he's been doing in the Champions League. That's why, like, we went to Leverkusen, we just played for the draw, then we came back home, deal with it. Sporting, the game plan was for a draw. We ended up stumbling into a win. Yeah. So I think it's going to be the same against Atletico.
Wait, Betsy, Betsy, that's disgusting. You went for a draw, but you stumbled into win.
Hey, kid.
Well, that's my opinion. Of course, Arteta's going to say, like, oh, this was a master class. I always envisaged Albert scoring in the last minute.
Performance.
Okay, so let me ask this. Okay, now.
Wait, what? What stadium is that?
Wait, hold on, real quick. I have no look. It's just a picture that I just picked up. So, so here's the thing. Okay, no, here's the thing. I was looking for images and everything. I wish I thought of this thumbnail. I saw a thumbnail that says Haram El Clasico.
Oh wait, HH, have you not seen the one where it's got Simeone and Mikel? They're both in their like Taliban outfits.
All right,
Taliban outfits.
Okay. I was not.
Yeah, I've been watching the video with the
HH. The background drop is the Twin Towers on fire.
Okay,
that's one.
All right.
The videos with the Arabic
okay. So Betsy, do you feel that this could be a haram, disgusting, very ugly use of semi, or are we actually going to be surprised and we can actually get two very exciting games?
I don't think so, bro. I think both teams are going to be very cautious. I would actually say that like Atleti have a more quality in attack anyway, so they're going to be more dangerous than us, I believe. But like they've got some key injuries. I don't know if Lookman is going to be back because he was a doubt.
Okay, so because some people mentioned in the streets. So you think Atletico are going to have a cautious approach first leg at Wonder Sykes, knowing that they need goals to go into the Emirates with?
I'm not 100% sure. Firstly, they rested their main players throughout. You know, that's why they've been getting spanked left and right. Secondly, I think like they might just, they might just be like too cautious and think like, oh, let's haram this all the way and then back ourselves to nick it at some point. So, yeah, it's a boost that Barrios is out. Yeah, they just he's out of both legs as well. So yeah, that's a little bit of a boost for us. And well, we don't know about Havertz and Eze. I think Eze is fine. Havertz, I don't think he's going to make the first leg. Maybe second leg. We'll see.
Eze, are we going to get a haram semi, or are we going to get a halal semi?
It's going to be a halal semi. That's crazy. I think there's going to be. It could go the opposite way. I do feel that Arteta is going to set up to stink up this game, but yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure.
So do you actually think you can actually win, or you're looking to try and get a draw or like a cheeky 1-goal deficit?
I mean, if Arteta to get away with qualifying to the finals by drawing both games, he will do that, mate.
Wait, excuse me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he will want to draw both games. I think he will go for it.
Away goals.
Wait. Oh no, sorry, Brick. They're not away goals. No, away goals are.
No. What I'm saying is, if there was a way.
If there was a way,
yes, he would take that. 1-0. I don't know, man. With this manager, I'm just not confident. I mean, the decisions that he makes, he's really bad decision making.
So you think Arteta is looking for like a 0-0? Like he's basically looking for like a 0-0 win at the Wonder Metropolitano.
If he could get a 0-0 and get 1-0 at the Emirates, he's 100% taking that. 100%. I mean, he's not going to.
Who is not taking that? That's the question. Who is not taking that, bro? I'm taking that.
All attack. Yeah, but I mean, the problem is though, we having that mentality throughout the season, having that mentality through most games, is what's got us where we're at the moment. We was.
Okay, that's another conversation altogether.
Like
in life, it's just
1-0.
The minimum, the bare minimum. As long
margins, he plays margins.
I mean, it's times when we played Man City and he's played that way. And I mean, look, has he got us anywhere? It hasn't, to be honest. The guy needs to take risks. And I think a player like Eze is an example of a player that he needs to have one there in which he takes risks, but he doesn't want to take risks, bro. He's, I hate to say it, but he's a coward. And
wait, hold on. You're calling your manager, your savior, a coward.
100% a coward, bro. 100% a coward, bro.
I don't know.
He plays like a
I
coward.
wouldn't say that.
Well, he's right.
He plays like a coward. He plays like a coward.
Wait, okay,
I think the players
Betsy.
most
I was just
times
doing that
also-
to try to be a cool moderator, but Betsy, what is the argument that for like the last few weeks he's not been a coward in terms of his approach?
Because I think these players are not prepared for the big moment, and they're the ones that, like, for example, Declan Rice can't make a pass forward.
Yeah, but he's never been able to do that. That's why we needed Jorginho next to him during build up.
Yeah,
He's never been able to do that. That's just talent. That's not mentality or anything.
Yeah, I think the like in hindsight, like this squad is so poorly built in terms of like we've got a lot of good players, but like in terms of real quality to unlock some.
I think it's built the exact way he wants it to be built.
But
Which
this
is
we'll see.
this is how he wants.
But he doesn't. Does he actually rotate his players? Like it.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
Let's think about this, right? At times, when he could play Saka every single game for 90 minutes, he'll do that. If he can play Odegaard for 90 minutes, he'll do that. He keeps the players that he wants on. He keeps the player that he likes on, right? Whether he needs to rotate him or not. Like Havertz, for example, right? I didn't see the reason for Havertz playing the last couple of games, right? It was alright. It's not bad, but he has a way that he wants to play. He wants to stick to it, and at times I feel like he runs players into the ground. And then
who would you play instead of Havertz? Who would you play instead of Havertz?
I'll play Gyökeres all day, bro.
Bro, Gyökeres, we playing with 10 men when we play with Gyökeres, bro. You're not watching the game or what, bro?
Okay, hang on.
What are you talking about, bro?
We've had Havertz for the last 3 seasons, mate.
But I'm not saying like Havertz is a world beater, but
guys, we're debating
Gyökeres, bro. This guy
is worse.
Literally,
no, that's what I say. Like that just shows the crazy. We're not debating who to start between Kai Havertz and Gyökeres. Because you know what's so crazy? This is a club that had Ian Wright, Van Persie, Thierry Henry, and now Aubameyang. From that to Gyökeres or Havertz. Someone fixed the math and said that Kai Havertz is our best striker. Do you know how crazy that sentence is?
Wait, hey, Jason, you know what this is between Gyökeres and Havertz? It's like whose shit smells more. That's what it is.
But what has Havertz done? Okay, in the last year and a half, right? We're saying Havertz is a better player than Gyökeres, right? We need a striker to score goals, yeah. We need a striker to score goals, yeah.
Yeah.
Has he been? What was his tally last season compared to Gyökeres?
But Ezzy, the problem is that I think we're thinking about this from an idealistic sense of we'd love Gyökeres to be a striker. We have to look at what is here and what we have now and what is around. At the end of the day, Saka's been out with an Achilles injury. That means the wingers have been Martinelli and Madueke. So a front three of Martinelli, Madueke, and Gyökeres, for as bad as Kai Havertz is, I'd rather him starting up front because the technical ceiling of that front three is poor.
Yeah, but the thing is, for me, the ceiling of what we can attain is limited with Havertz.
And what is it with Gyökeres?
Hold up. No,
what is it with Gyökeres, bro?
Wait, hold on. Eze, this is the key thing. Wait, hold on, Eze. Wait, hold on, Eze. Here's the key thing. Let's bring it back to this game now. This is the game. UCL sent me. Your manager is Arteta. So you've got to work with what you have. Under Arteta and how he wants to play and how he envisions this team. As crazy as it may sound, Kai Havertz works better for what Arteta wants to do than what Gyökeres wants to do. Because Gyökeres works if it's a team that puts in crosses, plays the ball forward, and plays for the striker. That's not what this team does. This team likes to pass the ball around, and this team is about control. And one guy is technically better than another dude. So the issue is how Arteta views the freaking game.
Well, I mean, Arteta can play the way he wants to, innit? But I mean, looking at the way he's playing, I'm not fully confident. I mean, yeah, maybe you can get a jammy win.
I feel like that's a different discussion for the end of the season to see if it actually works or not.
No. So Eze, let me bring you back to something that comes to my way. So, that comes to everyone else. To this game, do you believe that you can beat Atletico Madrid? Do you feel confident that this team you can beat them over 2 legs? They can beat these guys.
Yeah, I mean, you can beat them over 2 legs. I mean, we're professionals. The professional team it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a case of well, it's hopeless. But I mean, yeah, but we're hoping. At this point, we're hoping. I shouldn't be. I mean, it's a semi-final though, so I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it's different to like saying maybe in what do you call it, the early stages of the Champions League. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, to be fair, like when we did play Real Madrid last season, oh yeah, Real Madrid weren't that great, but no one expected what happened to Real Madrid to happen. So, yeah, I mean, anything can happen. To be honest, I'm just hoping a lot of players are not injured. I'm hoping a lot of players are able to play. I think the bigger miss for us in terms of as opposed to like speaking about whether Havertz or Jokic plays, I think one of the biggest misses for us is having a fully fit Timber right back. He just solidifies our back with Gabriel and Saliba. Ben White just looks so shaky. I'm hoping Saka's fully fit as well. Yeah.
Okay, my name is talk to me and I'll come to J2S for the Atleti view, which is well because you're still a United fan, so I don't even know how you're on Atleti.
Is that an Atletico Madrid view?
My name is a long story. Long story.
Okay. Listen, for me, the most important thing about this game on Wednesday is just try not to do any stupid stuff. Listen, at the end of the day,
basically, try not to get pimp slapped.
Yeah, try not to get pimp slapped because Atletico Madrid, I think everyone's expecting like this rough, cagey game. At the Wanda Metropolitano and away from home, they're two completely different teams. When you're away from home, Atletico Madrid, they make mistakes. They're not like that solid. They're sort of in and out of the game. They have good moments away from home, but then at home, they're just like that game against them at the Wanda. It's gonna be war. There's gonna be fighting, elbows. Like I watched the Barcelona game. Someone got kicked in the head. Like that's what they don't water the pitch. Like this is what
wait, hold on. So first, remember that's a second leg. We're not trying to defend the lead. So first leg, you think Atleti will actually try to make it rough rather than go out and score goals?
100%. They will come to they'll come to play prime like physical ball, just like. But with the intention to score goals. They're basically Newcastle with technical ability. If I had to put it in a more simple way.
So it's basically Newcastle with Tesh.
Yeah, Newcastle with technical ability.
It's spicy Newcastle.
If you could put it in that way, like they're gonna come, they're gonna be aggressive because they do have a tendency in bigger games. You'd think to like they scored 5 goals against Real Madrid, they scored 5 goals against Spurs in the first leg, they put 4 past Barcelona in the Copa del Rey. They have a tendency to, at home, try run up the score with an intense atmosphere to try and get as many goals as possible. And the most important thing for Arsenal in that atmosphere is just to make sure that they don't get blitzed. As long as Arsenal can manage the game, get out of there with a draw, maybe even like a one goal deficit. Because I don't think we're going to win. Because I don't think Arteta would be stupid enough to think to himself, oh, let's go out there and attack. Because the one thing I will give Arteta credit for is that while I might not like what I'm watching in terms of the style of football, there does have to be a bit of self-awareness in terms of who we have up front. We can't go attack for attack against some of the better teams in Europe because look who plays up front for us. Like, unless it's Bukayo Saka and Eberechi Eze, no one else in that attack is really going to deliver in terms of helping us score goals. The rest of them are very wasteful. The rest of them
so defensively. Wait.
Martinelli,
Who would you be more fearful of, Alvarez or the Norwegian sloth, Sorloth?
Oh, bro,
Alvarez.
Alvarez. I think Alvarez is the type of striker that gives Gabriel and Saliba issues. Like they're quite good against physical players who want to get involved in the battle. Like I think what Haaland did to Gabriel last week is kind of a rarity to see Gabriel get bullied by a bigger player. But the players that have given Gabriel and Saliba issues in the past, like you think of mobile, smaller strikers who sort of drift in and out of areas. They try and drag them into wider channels. Because you've seen guys like Alexander Isak give Gabriel and Saliba issues. You've seen even at Chelsea, even though when he was at Chelsea, I remember Nicholas Jackson used to give Gabriel and Saliba difficult games.
Kojak.
No, that's my point. Jackson, you wouldn't describe him as a fantastic striker, but because of his movement and the areas he could move Gabriel and Saliba into, they would find it more difficult, especially Gabriel, who I don't think he's more of a physical player. He's not very much mobile the way Saliba is. Again, Ousmane Dembele last year with PSG, that movement up front really caused those two issues. So I think Alvarez and Griezmann as that front two would be a lot more difficult for us to deal with. Whereas if it's a Sorloth, I think I'd be a lot more confident for Gabriel and Saliba to handle. But in terms of the game, they're going to be physical. They're going to come and try be aggressive and high pressure because they've been resting their players for weeks. This is going to be a hostile atmosphere, and it's going to be the most back and forth game that they're going to try and make it as possible. And the most important thing for Arsenal is just, this is the first time I'll say to Mikel Arteta that your control football actually has a use.
Wait, let me just, I'll come to you, Jason. Well, this is just like an open question for the panel. A UCL win will do more for who? Out of Arteta and Simeone?
Simeone, easy. Simeone. It's not a debate. It's not a debate. Simeone.
Arteta, come on. Arteta's barely got a trophy, bro.
No.
No. Because think about it. Yes, Simeone, you win a UCL for Atletico upon all the things that you did plus 2 UCL finals. Arteta delivers Arsenal their very first Champions League of all of the abuse that they've taken.
I would still
it's a
say
tricky
Simeone.
question.
I would still say Simeone because I think that. But listen, I don't think many Arsenal fans have labelled the UCL as the reason as to why Mikel Arteta should leave. Like, we haven't won a UCL before. I think that's a bit harsh. It's been the league. It's been the league collapses that, for me, have really sort of like made me feel a bit upset towards Arteta in recent years. So, if he wins the UCL, it's incredible. No one else has done it at Arsenal Football Club. But for me, his job didn't hinge on the UCL this season or the UCL last season, because I think that's an unfair expectation to put on him. Arsenal never won the UCL. Like, it's different at Real Madrid or Bayern Munich or these clubs.
But are Atletico expected to win a UCL? Is Simeone expected to win a UCL?
They're not expected to win a UCL, but Arsenal have only been to one final, and they made that one final when they had probably their greatest ever player ever. You go look at this team, nobody in that team is near the quality of some of the players in that 06 team. I don't even think the 06 team was that great, but we had Ashley Cole in his peak. We had Sol Campbell in his peak. Fabregas as a youngster. We had Thierry Henry. Like, even though that team was not great, they had sprinkles of quality that this team just does not have. Like, you'd probably say Gabriel, Saliba, Declan Rice are close to world-class players, and probably you'd throw Bukayo Saka in there before the injuries. But apart from that, everyone else is kind of...
But here's the thing. Play this out, because let's use full context. Simeone wins the Champions League for Atletico Madrid. Wow! You finally did it. 2 UCL finals. You got Atletico the very first UCL, and you will go down. You're already like a god-ready Atleti. Your thing now enhances based on Atletico Madrid. But let's be real, Money Mace. Arsenal are the more popular club. They're the more followed club. So if Arteta was to be the very first guy to give Arsenal, one of the most popular clubs in the world, their very first Champions League, for his legacy, it will do ridiculous wonders because it's Arsenal.
No, I agree. The legacy is different, but your question was, who is it more important to? Like,
No, sorry. Which legacy does it enhance the most?
I'd probably say
Arteta. Arteta hasn't won a major trophy.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's the
he
thing.
wins
It's
the
weird
Champions
because it's
League.
like,
I mean,
the Champions League.
Simeone's already respected to a certain extent, right? Because he has won 2 leagues in the midst of Barcelona and Real Madrid. Arteta has an FA Cup that he got a squad from Unai Emery, right? He wins the Champions League. He can shut a lot of people up, right? Whether people want him to go or not. It does so much for Arteta. It does so much. Simeone, it'll be fantastic for him. You know, he's thinking about his legacy, but I mean, he could go on to manage another team and win it elsewhere. I'm not saying that, but yeah, with Arteta's first managerial role, you haven't won any. you haven't won anything for so long. You might end up doing the maddest bottle job, but you win the Champions League. Oh, mate, it's gonna save him. It's
because
gonna
again,
save this guy in a.
Because here's my thing. Now,
But I don't think that's possible.
Wait, hold on. Take me out of it. Take half out of it. If I was a script writer, just writing a script, I just want to tell the most compelling story. Arsenal bought the league on the final day because Emery lies down and 6-5 or 6. And Arsenal win the Champions League final.
Can I be honest?
That would actually be the craziest freaking story.
HH, can I be honest? I think we're more likely to do the double than win the UCL by itself. Like, that's my honest opinion. I think this season either ends like in a blaze of glory, doing something that this club has never seen, or Arsenal completely bottle everything. Because I can't see a world where Arsenal bottle the league and then with this team who does not handle pressure well, with their jobs on the line, have to go and beat Bayern Munich or PSG in a UCL.
Look, I wouldn't say no. That's just me writing, like fiction. That's just me being Hollywood. So Hollywood is that. Now reality, Arsenal needs to beat PSG or Bayern in a one-off game in a neutral venue to avoid going trophyless. I don't know how Arsenal will win that game, bro.
Bayern to beat Bayern in the final. Oh my god, bro.
No, 100%. Like, listen, regardless of who makes the final out of this semis, they're going to be the underdogs going into the final because the other two teams on the other side are, in my opinion, probably the two best teams in Europe, and they're peaking at the right part of the season.
No. Because let's be real. Like, we'll get to PSG Bayern. It is what it is, but I wish that PSG Bayern were at either side because. No, a final is a final. Anything can happen. I don't know how Arsenal or Atleti beats PSG or Bayern in a final. Because I know guys will say, because I know Alo is already going crazy in this. She'll say, but we beat them in the... No. There's one thing... There's what they're playing in the league phase. And another thing where, no, this is the most important game. This is the final. This is where it all happens at a neutral venue.
And I think the thing is that I think people saying, we beat Bayern Munich in the final. I think it's actually worse if we play Bayern Munich in the final because I think Kompany's someone who would look at the things that we did in that first game and he would try to adjust to it. Like, I remember watching that first game. Saliba followed Harry Kane the entire time on the football pitch. Like, he just followed him everywhere into the centre-backs positions. And then they left this... And because of us following Harry Kane, Bayern Munich weren't able to build up completely by overloading us. But also at the same time, I think companies are smart enough managers to look at things like that and say, okay, well, we'll drag Harry Kane into this area. There's this big, massive space. That's where Diaz and Elise can make these runs in behind because you want to trust Gabriel in these open wide areas.
Wait, hold on.
The hype is going to be crazy.
J-Twist, talk to me. So, give me that.
Can I go after J-Twist, please?
Yeah.
Can you bring up that low IQ comment from Alo again? Can you just bring it up again?
Oh, wow. What do you say now?
I'm pretty sure that's like every game.
See, this guy, he's...
that's the
I give up with this guy. This guy hasn't... He's definitely got below 23 pairs of chromosomes. He's definitely missing a pair of chromosomes along the way.
Hello, do you want to come in? Hello, do you want to
No. Eze, don't you dare go to me. Eze, no. I can't do without that. I can't.
Wait, that's the person who has the most goals against Arsenal in football history.
Well, H is struck from again.
Yeah, but to be honest, like the last few games he hasn't bowled against them.
So what's it called?
Didn't he score against you like 2 years ago or something?
It was a penalty, bro. He didn't do much. That was a penalty.
Okay, Jesus, talk to me.
Coldplay special.
So also to Alo in the comments, can you explain to me what a chance creator is and a big chance creator? I'm still waiting for that answer. You haven't given it to it, yes.
Wait, what happened?
No, we don't want to.
Zeman and Casey asked him, what's the difference between chance created and big chance? Because they talk about Mbappe is the biggest chance creator in football. And he just didn't say it. He just kept moving on to something else. Like
strange man. So talk to me. Give me Simeone Glaze.
What?
Simeone Glaze.
Why did I give Simeone Glaze?
Because no one wanted to glaze Arteta. So let's go. At least we have got to glaze someone. So.
We have to glaze someone.
What should we glaze?
Yeah,
Should we glaze McFarlane Chelsea
Okay,
2-0
okay.
final.
Atletico. Talk to me. Atletico, talk to me.
No, but shout out to Chelsea. They're at Wembley. They're going to break the curse. Was it how many finals he lost at Wembley now? Is 11 in a row or something?
J2S, Alo's calling you out. Alo's calling you out.
It's actually 6 in a row, which is crazy.
See, Alo, you have to
No,
win.
Let me check what Alo
Just
said,
just
bro.
forget
Guys,
Alo, forget the
he's
street. Just
not
focus
on
on the
here, leave him
game.
alone.
Talk to me. Atleti, let's just focus. Atleti, Barca.
God's sake. Like, maybe his mom should have been pro-choice, but what? But HH back.
Okay, look, just go on with the game.
Well, no one
Wait,
disagrees with me.
what's
So,
it? What's it?
Alo, stop, bro. Don't do that, Alo.
Wait, come on, just wait. Let's go. Let's go.
no,
Atleti,
well,
come
what's
on,
good? You said who would it be like if they win in Champions League? Who would have whose managerial career would be greater, more
No, so
impact?
it's basically, which legacy will be enhanced the most by winning the Champions League?
I think it'd be Simeone because with the way we rate Simeone now, like he's in that tier 2, tier 3 category of managers because he hasn't won the big trophy. But HH, if he wins that big trophy, he has 2 league titles against a Barcelona and a Real Madrid. They're the 2 big sides in Spain. Like, if you get any trophy from them 2 sides, you've done something brilliant.
Yeah, no, I think because
if he wins the Champions League,
that
elevates him into the top conversation. Like, the GOAT managers.
No, because I think Ricardo actually made a mention of it in the streets, and I think Ricardo actually makes a good point. Arteta wins it, you can just say it's fluke, because you won the Champions League, cool, but maybe you just fluked. Basically, Di Matteo won the UCL, but for Simeone, that 13-14 La Liga win is one of the most clutch wins of all time because you won a league during peak Messi and peak Cristiano at the height of their careers, which is freaking insane. So if you now have that, plus the Europa Leagues, plus another La Liga in a team heavily controlled by Real Madrid and Barca, and you add a Champions League with it, and you've been to the UCL final twice already, then we're putting Simeone in crazy conversations.
And also, I think people sometimes forget, like, Diego Simeone has done such a good job in making them feel like such a big club that everyone just assumed that the big 3 in Spain was always Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Barcelona. They weren't. Go look at the La Ligas before Diego Simeone took over Atletico Madrid. They're finishing 10th. They're finishing 11th. They were
bro.
not
Valencia were like basically like Deportivo La Coruña and freaking Valencia were like
Bilbao. The big 3 in Spain.
Even Bilbao.
The big 3 before he came was Bilbao, Barcelona, and Real Madrid. There was a big 3 in Spain. It's like university known as Bilbao because they've never been relegated as well, and they've got all the trophies to back them up. But if Simeone was to win the Champions League, he's in that tier 1 category of a manager. Like,
you have to. You have to.
Like,
based on what he's achieved with the tools he's had, you have to do that probably. Yeah,
exactly. And if we're looking at this Atletico Madrid squad, this isn't a Champions League winning squad. Like, the attack and the midfield, you could say, yeah, maybe, but that defense is ass. Like, I'm sorry, you're playing Llorente still as a right back in Big 2026. Like, come on, man. But if Arteta was to win it, like, this was the second trophy at the club, I think it is, unless we're counting Community Shields. I don't know if we were doing that here.
Wait. He might win the league before the Champions League, so it would be his 3rd trophy. I'm just saying. Just put
little cheeky EPL.
Hello, there's a space.
No, but on the game itself, Atletico are at home. It has to be a win for Atleti, otherwise they're not going through. A draw.
Shout out Kenny, man.
No, come on. If Atleti don't win,
this is a disaster.
Yeah,
it's
disastrous,
bro.
And
disastrous.
I did see there was some reports that Alvarez did have some physical discomfort, but they're saying he is ready for the game.
Mind games.
Trying to do mind games.
No, but he was actually, like, I know Barris is definitely out. He's not come back until, for example, if there is a Champions League final because he's out.
No, but Arteta does this as well. Like,
Barris
there's
is
like 5 or 6 players that Arteta randomly has muscle niggles or injuries right before the Atletico Madrid game, and then you're going to see them starting. This is what these guys do.
No, but I think Lookman, I don't think he's going to make the first leg. He'll make the second leg, but he might be on the bench for the first leg, but he ain't starting because he's
wait, hold on. Lookman might be out.
Yes, that's why he's substituted for the red card.
Thank God.
Sorloth was also down.
Because
He
Ben
won't
White
make
against Black
he won't
Wingers
start the
was
first leg,
long.
but he'll be back for the second leg. But he might be on the bench for the first leg because he's not. Once you come back injury, you're not gonna be fully fit, obviously. But yeah, see, do you know what the problem is? I don't know who's picking in goal. Is he going with Oblak or is he going with Mussolini?
That's gonna be
I don't know which
Musso.
one he's going with.
I think it's Mussolini.
Because that Mussolini, what he did in that
someone called Black crap. Sorry, continue.
Well, he's washed.
what he did in that Copa del Rey final was unforgivable. Like, man was playing MMA in the goal, fighting in the air, punching people. Like, nah.
Yeah, we need that.
I don't get it. What it is with these athletic players, like, why do they always perform against Barcelona in the knockout stages, and then the next following game, they're ass.
Oh no! When they lost to Leipzig during the actually no, it's not the COVID UCL, the actual UCL. I was like,
wait, was it the COVID UCL?
So no, I said this guy's not serious. This guy's like,
Oh wait, that was the COVID UCL. That was the year ban. That was the year ban, wasn't it?
No,
it applies to Chelsea as well. It applies to his club as well.
Abdullah, fix your mic, please. Thank you.
Yeah, they lost to Chelsea.
So
can I speak on?
Yeah. So before I come to AK,
the last thing I'll say is it has to be a 2-goal margin for Atleti to go to 2-1 is not good enough because it could be 1-0 after 10 minutes and all that time wasted in that first leg is gone. And we've seen Atleti away from home and at home. At home, they're completely different.
I don't think that's appropriate.
No, because this is the thing. If they take a 2-1 to the Emirates, Simeone, they can't do haram ball. We saw what they did against Barcelona in the Copa del Rey.
I agree to it.
No, but the thing is,
a 1-goal deficit, Arsenal will win.
No.
1-goal deficit, Arsenal will win.
I don't know. If it's 1-goal deficit, I think the tie would be 50-50 at that point because I'll say this, Arsenal are a team who, when they're in control of the game, perfect. They're controlling, they're managing, stifling. The other team doesn't do anything out of those positions. But because we control, we also don't kill the game off. So even if the first leg ends 1-1 or 2-1 Atletico Madrid, the tie wouldn't be over because Arsenal, in my opinion, don't have the capacity to take them back to the Emirates and, let's say, blitz them and take off the handbrake like we did at the start of the season. We don't play like that now. So if Atletico Madrid were to win the game 2-1, I think that they would have a decent chance to go through. Like, it's not completely right off. Arsenal are going to go through.
I mean, I did hear one Arsenal fan say to win the Champions League, we actually don't need to win all our games. We can draw all 3 to win the Champions League. Come on.
I mean, you could, but
that's disgusting. The HS is saying we can draw the match and go to penalty shootouts.
No, but the thing is, Jetimus.
How?
No, but
That's
the thing
just
is,
sad.
the thing is, Jetimus, is that, like, listen, we can talk about it from an idealistic sense of, you have to win games to win football matches. But Mikel Arteta this season, whether we like it as fans or not, he has shown to everybody that if you play the percentages, you can put yourself in a position to do things. Yeah. It does work. Like, I watched this.
No, but Manuel, the key thing is,
if you don't get over the line,
here's it. It's this part. May 31st, let's see how good those percentages are. The percentages have gotten you up to the point where you could almost grab onto a trophy. But after the UCL final, let us see whether that is a UCL and Premier League, just a Premier League, just a UCL, or nada.
Because that's why Arsenal are top. Because if you do the right things against the worst teams that you're better than, you're gonna get the result. That's why I think Arsenal probably win this game because we're better than Atletico Madrid. The problem comes of
wait, hold on. Win the game or win the tie?
Win the tie.
Oh, the tie. Okay.
I think we'll win the tie. Listen, Arsenal this season, they barely lose to teams who they're not better than. They beat pretty much everyone who Arsenal are better than. They beat. Like, that's just how it is. The problem comes when Arsenal play teams who are at their level or better than them. You go look at Manchester City this season, PSG last season. You go look at the 2 Liverpool games. When you're playing against other teams who are top teams, by playing the percentages, you're going to be in the game, but these guys have quality players who can negate that. So, for example, Arsenal could play Bayern Munich in the CL final, and they could play the percentages and manage the football game, and then they have a player like Olise who can just do something out of nothing. And then the problem is Arsenal don't have that moment in them. So Arsenal need to control Arsenal are going to control this and manage to the best of their abilities. They're going to win this UCL in the most boring, snooze fest fashion you're going to see. That's how it's going to be.
If they win the UCL, it's a 1-0 splash and grab.
Yeah,
1-0 splash and
Yeah,
grab.
100%.
Yeah, but even then, so how come we lost to Southampton then? Are they better than us?
No, listen, that's just pressure. That's
Cap
just
attacks, bro. Cap attacks.
We lost to Bournemouth that week.
But easy. It's just more in like you go look at Arsenal in the sense of how they've been all season. Arsenal against the smaller teams, they literally beat all the smaller teams. Smaller team dust aside will beat you. Any team who's not to our level will beat you. But if you go look at Arsenal's like Big Six record this season, it's not good. Like.
Okay,
yeah, but
hold on. Before I come to Aiken and come to you and Blackstone and Kenny, let me hit this. So shout out to boy Blaze. Barriers out, but starts. # balanced equation. Look, wait, do we know for sure that Yok is going to start? Because I think he's going to start.
There's no one else, bro.
I don't think he will. I think if Havertz is half fit, he'll still play.
I don't think he's fit, you know.
I think
he's not gonna
wait, hold up. He's going to play a half-fit Havertz over a fully fit Yok.
Havertz
he's not doing that.
Havertz went straight to the tunnel when he went off. He didn't go to the bench. He went straight to the tunnel.
Wait, hold on. Shout out to Promo. Hey, H, I hope you're well. Hedge, you were at the White House last night trying to retrieve the Club World Cup, but wasn't successful. # Trump lives. # his trophy. # no gate.
Basically,
I'm trying to watch a basketball game.
Bro,
I'm watching the Denver Nuggets against the Timberwolves. I'm seeing your reports or whatever. I'm just trying to watch a game. You're showing me reports about like.
We gotta have some Broncos as well. Though.
Trump actually tweeted at the guy. The guy's light skinned with hair.
What's called?
I'm dark skinned without any hair.
Money Mace, the NBA was on last night. It was Nuggets versus the Timberwolves, and then you get the alert on the screen.
Yeah, you get the alert. I'm
like, the White House. It's like I don't want to care. I'm watching the game.
I'm trying to watch the game. You're putting alerts.
You guys are insensitive,
is there
bro.
playoffs on right now? Because for some reason, I've been
disaster.
Yeah, wait, hold on. AK, talk to me. Hold on.
Yeah, it's the playoffs.
Yeah, AK.
Spurs are playing.
I'm not watching fucking Angel City National Women's Soccer.
Wait, hold on. AK.
Yeah. I mean, it's the battle of the loser of the UEFA Champions League final. So that's what this is, man.
Okay, why the disrespect, bro?
I knew he was going to come something like this,
brother. Betsy, be honest. I don't even lose that UCL final, bro. Like, let's be honest here. Let's talk actual. Like, let's be realistic here. This is the battle of the UCL final loser.
Bro, football is not an exact science. What are you talking about, bro?
Okay.
Chelsea literally walked into Bayern Stadium and won the UCL there, bro. What are you talking about?
Hold on, AK.
Could you imagine if
Betsy, they didn't walk in. Betsy, that was not a walk in.
Wait, hold on.
Are you gonna match fix Money Mace? If that's the case,
AK. My thing is this: is that 100%, both of these teams are going to go in as underdogs. AK, are you saying that neither of these guys have any chance or a decent chance of winning the UCL final if they make it? Is that what you're telling me, AK?
I mean, do you want my honest answer or do you want my rage bait answer?
No. Honest answer. Rage bait is overrated.
Okay, in all honesty, they do have a chance. Like either of these two, they have a chance. I mean, they won't be favorites. They won't be favorites. It'll probably be like a 70-30 on the other side, but they do have a chance. I think this game, Arsenal have the edge, in all honesty. I think Atletico, like, bro, this is what I don't like about the UCL sometimes, bro. Like, a red card was the reason Atletico won that game. And now the worst team out of the two is going to play. Like, this is supposed to be Operation #Stop Arsenal from winning the UCL. That's the operation at the end of here.
Wow.
And Atleti just screwed it up by by beating Barcelona. I mean, if this was Barcelona-Arsenal, I said Barcelona would have been the favorite over Arsenal, but it's Atletico.
I would fancy my chances against Barcelona without
Yamal. Hold on. Let's rewind.
Yeah, we're rolling.
If you're Arsenal fans, Arsenal would have much more rather faced Barca than Atletico Madrid.
No
way.
You don't understand.
No, because if you look at how they match up, I think for Arsenal, they'd have rather play Barcelona than Atletico.
You don't understand. I'll explain to you why Atleti is the worst opponent. First of all, Atleti are not this defensive team of 5 years ago. Ago, they're like this amazing defensive team. They have a decent attack, but their defense they can be god at. They can be god at in multiple different ways. Now, I mean, this is not some vintage defensive team. That's number one. And number two, as good as they have, like they have Alvarez, they have Lookman, it's not some vintage attacking team either. So it's a team that, for me, they have some strengths. Like they're able to grind their way to victory. But this is not an Atletico team that I'm looking at. I'm like,
no.
What threat are you going to provide to Arsenal? No. Meanwhile, Barcelona, as much as you agree they can be god at defensively, their attack their attack can probably score to Arsenal. If there's anything Arsenal should have feared, it should have been Barca's attack. What is there with this Atletico side?
Wait, but hold on. But if they were to have faced Barcelona, if they would have to face Barcelona,
do you know the amount of opportunities we would have got if we faced Barcelona?
But also, but you guys are missing a big point.
We wouldn't take
both Yamal and Rafinha are injured. So
it's clean slate to the final. No Yamal, no Rafinha. With that,
that's high line.
Missed opportunity now.
Is it just like, bro, like?
Well, maybe Yamal wouldn't have got injured.
I think it'll be an Arsenal. I think it'll be Arsenal in the final. I don't see.
No. Me too. I think Arsenal going to win this time. I think they win this time.
The only way Atleti had a chance is the second leg was at the Wanda Metropolitano. The second leg is at the Emirates. Arsenal will just feast there. I mean, and the final, I do think they're underdogs, but let's see how it goes.
Let me come to Black Seal, Kenya, then come to Labil.
Okay, HH. For some time now, before the Copa del Rey final, I've had a thought that it would be prime and just so of Atletico Madrid to lose the Copa del Rey final, and by some miracle win this Champions League by some miracle, because they need a move. It will be. I mean, it will be prime Atleti, like piss off everybody by losing the easiest final that you had, and then go into the Champions League, which is the hardest, and win as the underdog, because that's what they've done since Simeone has been there. You know, they've basically acknowledged, hey guys, we're the underdogs. Look who we have to deal with in La Liga. Look what we have to deal with in the Champions League. We're not favorites at all. And that's helped them throughout the years. But the defense
this is not the same big cojones Atleti as before, bro.
The defense is goddamn garbage. I mean, they're going to have to play Pubil. Lenormand is okay, but Pubil...
Bro,
and Langley, bro. We need Langley on that pitch,
We're not repping Normandy here, bro. No one is repping Normandy.
I think Hanko should be back, who's decent.
Yeah, wait, no. If Hanko's back, maybe they can help. And Barrios, I'm not so worried about Barrios' injury because Johnny Cardoso's back. Koke can do well. Llorente is playing in his favorite position as a midfielder, which is his true position. Lookman is the one I would worry about it for Atleti, because that guy, when it comes to games like this, he's got that clutch gene. So
and
that's
he's out
the one,
apparently, and he might be injured. He's out for the game, so they're screwed.
That's why he was substituted in the Copa del Rey final, because he got hurt. So that should be worrisome. But at the same time, man, this one is actually actually both ties is actually 50-50. But this one, I really don't know what the hell is going to happen here, because it's in the Wanda Metropolitano, so I would expect Simeone's team and Atleti to probably, once they have the ball, to be more attacking, because that's their best way of defense. They're not Atleti of 10 years ago. Their best way of defending is attacking. But at the same time, Julian Alvarez can cause them problems, because I saw it in the last time they faced each other. Griezmann, I mean, I would personally, I would love it if Griezmann leaves Atleti with the Champions League. I feel like that's the perfect story and the perfect ending to his story in Atleti. because that would be that's.
Oh no!
what
I mean, that's a fairy tale ending, but
Nah,
how likely that is?
Nah.
But
Wait, hold on. AK, are
Hey,
you
what do
like
you mean now?
evil? Why
AK,
saying
let me-
now?
Nah,
let me-
man. Sometimes you know the stat. Atleti won before Griezmann and won when Griezmann wasn't there. I would like to have it end that way.
Okay.
That
No.
would be
Why?
one of the
No.
greatest-
AK, why?
wait.
Why?
AK,
That would be one of the
AK, listen
great
to me.
stats in football, man. Like Atleti
AK, listen to
won,
me.
this guy came, and then they won after he left.
AK, listen to me right now. If Griezmann wins the Champions League before Mbappe, bro, there's gonna be some real devastating conversations about who really was the guy in 2018.
Nah,
Because now you have to say,
I have to think about that now. Then I have to think about that now. Then.
AK.
no, if that happens, bro, game over. Like HH will have a stroke. I'm telling you right now.
Chelsea, are we talking about Chelsea preview for the Champions League?
Oh yeah. What's called?
You guys
Kenny,
can do
grab the
that
mic.
then.
Yeah, Kenny, grab the mic. As a lab, Kenny, talk to me.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Kenny, congrats on making to the FA Cup final.
Kenny, ignore him. Kenny, talk to me. Go for it.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, shout out to Callum. What they call him?
Shout out to Grok.
As you might call it. Yeah, on the Arsenal
Wait,
and
what?
No, ignore him. Yeah,
No,
Kenny.
You used Grok to make that.
Kenny.
Yes, it's animated.
Yeah, on the
Wait,
Arsenal.
can you just drop a brick like?
No. Kenny.
Yeah, on the Arsenal and Atletico game, like some guys, I think it would be a close game. Me, the Newcastle game that I watched from Arsenal was a bit. I watched the second half. I was a bit disappointed after what I watched against Man City. I feel like they reverted back to type a bit. But I think the first leg at the Wanda, from what I've seen from Arteta, usually he goes quite conservative in the games away from home. So,
but they know how to score goals and they rarely lose. I think the only time they've lost the knockout stage is a game that they didn't. It really matters against Barca. So
yeah, but yeah, like we'll see. I want to see how Diego Simeone is going to approach the game at the first leg at the Wanda. I do think that they probably need to go. They need to win that game to have a chance. I don't think that they can get a draw or even lose and then go back to the Emirates and get the result there. So I think they need to get a good result at home. And then for Arsenal, I think it depends on. I think they have some injuries there. I think the PNP off between Rice and Llorente is going to be interesting in the midfield.
PNP off is crazy, bro.
I mean, it is what it is. He's hurt, but. Yeah, no, I think the first leg is up in there. It's quite a 50-50 game. Yeah, I think he's probably you need to see some individual. Like, it's going to be maybe if some individual players can show off, like your Alvarez. I don't know. If Saka looks like he's fit. If he can do something for you, or Eze, Griezmann on Atletico side, I think it's going to be quite a close game. I don't think there's going to be that much like opportunities for other teams. So I think it's going to be up to which
who you giving the edge to? Who you giving the edge to?
Come
on, give it to Liverpool. Let's support Liverpool.
I think Liverpool is the better team, but when it comes to like that individual, I feel like Atletico have more players that can create something out of like I can say Griezmann or
so basically more individual quality with Atleti.
Especially in the forward areas. I do think that if I'm looking at forward areas, I do think that they have more players that can do a little something that can pull a rabbit out of the hat or whatever compared to Arsenal. I do think Arsenal have a better squad team in general, but offensively, I do think Atletico they have the players that can make that difference. So I would give them the edge for the first leg at home.
Labil, talk to me, man. Rep your boys.
Can you zoom on my AVI?
So here's the thing, so obviously the AVIs are like quite small and everything, but I can still make out what they are. Labil.
It's one of the players who's involved in this tie.
I know, and let me guess, it's Griezmann.
Yeah.
And let me guess, it doesn't look like Griezmann. It's Griezmann, but it's not really Griezmann. There's something on him.
He joined the Harlem Globe.
Yeah. Labil, I'm not saying that, but rep your boys.
So that's crazy.
I mean, I think Atletico are a bit overrated.
It's just a cheeky tan, HH.
A lot of people going off what they did like 10 years ago, when they're a lot closer to the team that like lost who let Dortmund get to a UCL final 2 years ago. Like, I think their clutch gene's a bit overrated.
Actually, to be fair, sorry to interrupt. To be fair, they gave Dortmund the better game between them and PSG. They gave Dortmund a harder game.
To be fair, that wasn't more Mbappe giving it to Dortmund.
That's true.
Well, no, okay, so Labil, the way you're talking is Arsenal can get a cheeky win in both legs. Is the way you're trying to go with this?
I mean, it's not about the realm of possibility, but I think we'll probably draw 1-1 the first leg, and then we'll win like 2-0 or 2-1 in the second leg. Like,
so you don't think that Atletico will win the first leg? You think you could actually get a draw?
Yeah, I think they're probably more likely to win than we are, but the most likely result will be a draw. Yeah, I'm looking at the team. I think the two players that like really scare me are Alvarez and Lookman. And Lookman, yeah, he might miss the first leg.
Out. No, he's out. He's out of the first.
Yeah. What? He's out completely.
Yeah, I mean, like most likely. Like,
wow.
I'll just read right now. Most likely.
He'll probably make the bench.
Yeah, but I mean, Griezmann's completely washed. So is Oblak. A lot of their players from the past, they've either left or they're just a shell of their former selves.
So you're not repping cocaine in the midfield, Captain Cocaine?
No.
All right, cool.
Yeah, these guys are like almost as washed as Gabriel Jesus. Like, it's ridiculous.
Why? Okay. So Alvarez doesn't worry you. Alvarez doesn't worry you.
Alvarez does, but he's just one player. Like, we have like good defenders. We have Saliba and Gabriel to deal with him.
And okay, so Solos as well, the Norwegian slot who moves us 1 mile.
He doesn't scare me. Not at all. But yeah, I mean, I'm not like a really positive fan. Like you've seen in when I've been here before.
Oh yeah, no. Trust me, you're no Alo. Trust me, you're no Alo. Thank goodness.
You want Alo to come on?
No. As in, no, I don't want him.
You know, like Atletico,
we need some balance.
Like 2 wins in the
we need
last 10
some
games.
We don't.
No, I
can't handle it. No, it's not entertain, guys.
It is entertaining.
There are things that are entertaining, and then there are many things that
cringy.
Yeah, come on, bro. Come on.
I think there might be a slight like anti-Arsenal bias because some people also saying that like Sporting would beat us, but you just have to be like realistic. Arsenal are like the better team on paper.
No, Labilla. I'm so thankful that he actually went there because actually, not a second, but something I want to add. There is this growing thing of people just want Arsenal to lose, and everybody's going to be supporting anything that's Arsenal play from now to the end of the season. The world is buying Simeone and Atletico Madrid, and I think people are hoping and praying for someone to take these guys out before the final, and hopefully someone take them during the final. But you know what I always say? If you are scared of Arsenal winning the UCL and the Champions League and what the fans do, don't let Arsenal get into the final. Because guys, a final doesn't care about form. A final doesn't care about quality or talent. A final is anybody's game. And if Arsenal make that final,
so Chelsea come in the FA Cup then?
I mean, I think we still lose to PSG in the final because they're clearly a better team than us, and they're way better than us and Atletico.
I reckon more likely to lose to Bayern.
Actually, here's the thing. If I think it's more likely you beat Bayern than beat PSG, like PSG would be really hard, but then again,
I think so
you never
too.
know.
Yeah, Bayern are more like defensive vulnerability.
Well, actually, I think I said this before. I said that I think the final is going to be PSG Arsenal. That's what I think the final is going to be.
Yeah, I agree.
We're getting Bayern
Atletico.
Atletico.
Okay. So shout out to your boy. I'll come to you, Abdullah. Last year, you said Inter would win a stinky 1-0 HH. Did I? I never
That's
said
a
that.
prediction, bro. Everyone gets predictions.
Wait, hold up. In the UCL final?
I think that's what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I mean, it was what was the score?
I thought Inter was going to win.
I can't remember what the score was. Shout out to Rosie Daniels. Arsenal will get the win. Defense through the defense. Do you think Arteta can hold Simeone to a 0-0 at a wonder?
They have the defenders to do it.
100%.
Gabriel masterclass.
It's very possible.
I think there's a goal in there.
Come back to you.
Shout out Kenny. No, but guys, if we get like a stinky 2 shots on targets between both sides, 0-0.
That's not happening. That's not happening.
That's not happening. And
Hey.
besides, Arsenal will have more of the ball anyways. Atleti are not gonna get the ball. They're not gonna give a damn.
Jim Crowman dunked on by your obesity in the last UCL game. All right. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Jim Crowman is crazy. So is your obesity. Abdallah, talk to me. Talk to me. Where you are with these guys before we go to PSG Bayern?
I have the brick ready.
Yeah. Abdallah?
You know, not
He was
speaking
here,
is
man.
also a brick.
Has he gone?
Now he left.
Abdallah, you know you're on mute. Abdallah.
He's probably using Grok again.
Can you give him a? The guy got a brick while not being here.
Yes,
It's
how do you
crazy.
get a brick without even speaking?
non-brick.
Getting a brick without speaking is also. All right, guys. Here's the thing.
Wait,
Let me
is
speak on this real
McFarlane?
quick, man.
We're talking about McFarlane.
Yeah. It's fun. So Blacks, before I come to you, why I wish this was the final. I wish this was the final, but it's not. I believe PSG win the tie, but I'm hoping for 2 great games, and I think there's a potential for this to be a very classic 2-legged tie. Of course, Bayern can beat PSG 100%. So both teams, I think, are perfectly balanced. And again, similar to we're not supposed to be. Forget that game that Bayern won with a man down like PSG in the league phase long time ago. And as we've seen, PSG have grown into the game and they've gotten better. But as much as people say PSG are better, look at how well they've done. We know how ass-cheeks Chelsea are under Junior, and we know how horrible Liverpool have been under the horny slot. So using that as an example of PSG's brilliance against 2 ass-cheeks team is not a good yardstick to say that they should beat Bayern. I just feel that PSG are slowly getting better, and I'm looking at all of their options and all of their individuals, specifically guys who can bring off the bench, whether that's Idue, is that Emery. I just think that they're deeper, and PSG can take Bayern into much deeper water than they can. Kane, that's what we're here for. I remember last season, I think it was a quarterfinal against Inter Milan, the first leg, Kane had a great chance, screwed it up. So yet again, Kane, you've got to show up and be counted and say something.
Didn't he score in the second leg?
Penalty tax.
I think
Was it a penalty?
No, it wasn't a penalty.
No, it wasn't a
Are you sure?
penalty.
Okay, yeah, but
Wait,
he had
wait,
the most
wait,
easier
no.
chance in the first
No,
leg.
Wait,
I think it was a header.
Wait, no.
from across.
Wait, no,
HH,
HH, you just... Wait, no, I just want to clarify something. HH, you
if
just...
someone shows up in one leg but not the other, then they didn't show up at all.
Second leg tax. No, sorry, first leg tax.
No, HH, you just... Wait, HH, you just say he didn't show up in the quarters last year because he didn't score that said goal. What did he do in the quarters this year, HH?
No, semis and finals.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
says.
He showed up in the quarters.
Wait, hold on. Jesus, you've been watching me long enough.
The agenda must have changed.
Euro semi, Euro final, World Cup semi, World Cup final, UCL semi, UCL final. That's what it's about.
So
I
then why
don't
do
do
you rate
quarters.
Zion?
I don't do round of 16. I don't do round of 30.
Oh, why do you wait R9? Why do you wait R9?
So why'd you rate Zard? Zard never done any of that stuff.
Because that had incredible test and superb eye test.
Okay, can we carry on? Man? Carry
Why are you
on.
shaking your head
Well,
like it's obvious?
Wait. So no, guys.
Why do you wait Mbappe?
No, wait, hold on. Guys, put it this way. Dembele has his Ballon d'Or. Dembele has shown up in the UCL. There is far more pressure on Bayern and specifically Kane than there is for anyone as PSG or Dembele. So all the pressure is on Kane. You can't hide behind stats padding. You can't hide behind Braunschweig, Frankfurter, Bitnemen, Wunderbar United, Scheiße FC. No. It's real now. It's real. Sorry, this ain't Braunschweig. This is PSG. Kane, are you going to show up or are you going to be the coward that you know you are?
So is it Harry Kane against PSG or I don't know?
Yes.
Is he
No,
playing by
yes,
himself?
no, Kenny. Yes, it is. Yes, it
It
is.
is.
You do know Harry Kane scored in the UCL semi. You do know that against Real Madrid.
No, to be fair, that was a penalty. That was a penalty. To be fair.
Yeah, what's it called? AK. The guy slanders him.
You're ripping.
So scoring in semis are now Brit.
You're ripping a penalty. Wait, hold on. Blacks, can you please grab the mic and talk about this?
How are we ripping Drogba's head when he got pushed into it?
He dislocated his neck. I'm sorry.
He got pushed by Boateng.
Blacksil.
Okay. Corners.
You went set pieces.
I thought you were test guy.
Hold on, Blacksil.
Can Drogba score in the CL final in open play? That's the question.
Oh, they won the Champions League. Can we move on now?
Yes, no. Talk to me.
All right. Now this one, HH, I'm with you here, man. I wish this was the final, but it ain't.
No.
It was a final back in 2020, so we already got it anyways.
Very good.
So it's fine.
And also, I've said this many times. The greatest UCL final is, of course, Liverpool against AC Milan. The best UCL final was this PSG Bayern. That's the best UCL.
I think Liverpool Tottenham was up there.
Blacks, no. Blacks, just.
Is that a brick? Should that be a brick, man?
I'm card bias.
Yeah, she hold.
That's 100% a.
You're a dumbass.
Well, why do you guys think that's a serious take, man?
Abdallah, you can actually speak.
Wow. No, I was downstairs.
I like 2015.
Wait, hold on. Abdul, you were downstairs doing what?
I had to write in a code. Come on, it's third world parents. They don't know how to type in codes.
Code.
Okay,
Blacksil. No, Blacksil. Just Blacksil. The more you talk, the more we can move on. Blacksil. The more you talk,
all right.
Wait, that's
no. Blacksil. Keep talking.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Good Jesus Christ. Okay, but anyways, man, this one. It's a better of the French, in my opinion. It depends more on Dembele and Olise, simply because I feel like Olise is the secret weapon here, and he's actually a contender for Ballon d'Or. So whoever wins the Champions League here, come World Cup.
No. Time out. You see, this is when people on the internet are so dumb. Olise, huge. Do you know there's like a tournament happening this summer in around mid-June? In a World Cup here, it goes to the star of the World Cup from a strong nation. Unless Mbappe gets injured or Mbappe gets taken over by someone, are we saying Olise will lead a team? No. Wait, basically, Olise is not winning no Ballon d'Or. That's not happening.
Why not? Sorry. Why not? If he wins the Champions League or Dembele wins the Champions League again,
if it go trophyless again with club, no. Hey, listen, he needs to get.
Don't matter. If Mbappe holds that golden shoe at the World Cup and wins
it's over. It's over.
Yeah,
if he has the golden shoe, yes, maybe. But depending on Olise's performance, you never know.
A golden shoe doesn't mean you're the best.
Penalties in the group stage, get that golden boot and win it.
It's called, guys. It's no, guys. Ballon d'Or is not about who should win. It's about who will win, and PR plays a huge thing. Olise can ball out. If Mbappe parts his way to a World Cup and he lifts that golden shoe, of course they're going to give it to freaking Mbappe.
I don't think so. I think it depends on Olise's performances for Bayern.
Does that golden shoe count 5 goals against Curacao?
Yes. Blacksil again. So Blacksil, talk to me. How are you saying? What's the good?
Oh man, I'm really looking. Recently Luis Enrique did an experiment that worked absolutely to perfection. He played Lucas Beraldo as a defensive holding midfielder, and it worked to perfection. I want to see that because
okay. Him doing that, will that negate Marquinhos' Bozo gene? Has Marquinhos used up his Bozo gene moments yet?
Not yet.
Beraldo was
okay. So Marquinhos has something for us.
Yeah, but I want to see Beraldo in that holding midfielder role because I feel Luis Enrique himself stated that Beraldo has Busquets in him. I want to see that, man. I need to see if that's really true. That's what he said. I'm just going by his words.
Yeah, okay. Black's keep going.
Yeah, because I feel like now with Vitinha injured, Beraldo is going to start in midfield, and because he's originally a defender, I would like to I want to see how he can possibly stop Musiala, because Musiala is gonna play. That's non-negotiable. But that front four of Bayern Munich, my goodness gracious me. I mean, if I'm Hakimi or if I'm Nuno Mendes, okay, I want to see that battle of Nuno Mendes and Olise, but if I'm the fullbacks, I need to be very, very careful, because if you're way down...
So Olise against Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's a great battle. Olise against Nuno Mendes.
Exactly, that's a great battle. But remember, these guys love to attack. Hakimi and Mendes love to attack, and I can easily see them being so far up the pitch and Bayern do a counter attack with Luis Diaz and Olise, and they're just gonna kill them. I would also like to see. I think Kane will show up. I'm not gonna lie. I think Kane will show up. I mean, he's been balling this year. I think he will show up. Even if it is through a penalty, I don't care. I think he'll show up one way or another.
Hold on.
Nah. Penalty.
So
cringy.
So here's the thing. Showing no, hold up. Showing up, penalties don't count, bro. To show up, it's a goal from open play. Preferably from outside the box. That's what showing up is. No. If you score a penalty, that's not showing up, bro. Sorry.
What about Patrick in the World Cup final then? Because he scored 2 penalties.
Wow. Penalty under huge pressure, the most important game in that's interesting though.
Wow. You just said you don't count penalties.
Okay.
Context is key.
Carry on.
God damn, this guy's a elite.
I'm very... Okay, but to carry on, I am very worried about Bayern's defense, especially the goalkeeper. I hope and pray Neuer has a good game and doesn't do bozo stuff like he did in the last tie against us.
Black Silver, I respect my elders. He's for 41. He's gonna have another senior moments, bro. So it's gonna happen.
I mean, but
they're your age mates, HH.
I'm 22, you bum. Yeah, Black Silver.
Yeah, you were 21.
22 in Nigeria.
This is my 26th. I'm 22 this year. Sorry,
22 in Nigeria.
Yeah.
But look, man, I'm kind of worried for Neuer, that geriatric gene and bozo gene. I mean, man alive, it's actually kind of sad that it is turned into this, especially because he popularized the super keeper role and all that. But I'm worried about that defense, because everybody says Marquinhos has a bozo gene. Bari Upamecano has the bozo gene too. There's a reason why he's called Upamecano.
Two bozos on the pitch.
Two bozos.
Bozo for bozo.
I mean, somebody, I can easily see both of them having a bozo moment in this tie.
Bro, it's going to be a bozoff.
But that's the problem here, because I don't know if Alphonso Davies is going to play. I think he should play. He's got the pace to deal with Adoi or Abakola, or even a Dembele. He can also handle the pace of a Dembele. Lima has to play as a fullback. I'm sorry, he cannot be on the other side. He has to play as a fullback because I feel like he's the only one capable of possibly stopping Kvaratskhelia. He has that, he's got that pace, he's got that power. So maybe he can possibly do something to stop Kvaratskhelia, who's, in my opinion, right now, based on how he's playing, he's been the best player for PSG.
He's balling out, straight up. He's
literally been the best player.
Let me bring in Money Mace. Talk to me, Money Mace.
About what specifically?
The image that they can see on your screen.
Bayern PSG, bro.
The Believe.
I said Bayern PSG, not
PSG against Bayern.
PSG against Bayern.
Yes.
What about Chelsea?
Yeah, Chelsea is close game. What's it called? In terms of Bayern PSG, I do think that this game is going to be won and lost in probably say wide areas, because those battles out in the wide areas, they're going to be difficult to deal with. Because listen, Olise wants to go forward. He wants to try and score goals and impact the game because we all know he can, but he's going to have a job going in the other direction because Nuno Mendes will make runs forward, and he's got the recovery pace to get back as well. So the question is because we know Diaz will do the up and down. He will also track back, work hard, but will Michael Olise? And that's the question. So we're going to have to think how can they get the balance right in terms of staying forward and tracking back. And in terms of the midfield, like, is Vitinha injured? Because I saw he did
I
go
just
off.
saw
said
someone
that
in the street
Berardo,
say that he's not going to start. Someone in the street just said he probably won't start.
Berardo played as a defensive holding midfielder this past week. And Luis Enrique literally compared him to Busquets. That's what he said.
Bro, come on, man.
Hey, that's what he
You
said.
know,
Don't
coaches
make my
are
words.
gassing up their players, man.
No,
He
but
knows
in a way, he
he's
is
gonna
their
do that.
Busquets. Like,
Managers
everything in
always
that
do that,
midfield-
bro.
Everything in that midfield runs through him. Everything that they do well on the ball
He's
sort of
crucial.
runs through. They
Yeah.
look to him almost as like a reference point in terms of like, if they're being pressed, just give the ball to him. If we need to control the game, just give the ball to him, and he'll sort out the issues. And him being missing, because the problem with the other midfielders is that, like, even though they're all good players, there's not a single player in that PSG squad who actually plays how Vitinha plays. They don't have another person who sort of dictates the tempo, sets other people up, gets involved in the build-up as well. They don't have another player like that. So
Maybe because Neves and Ruiz, they take his lead.
they're more
follow his lead,
more
so-
box to box. They're more up and down players, whereas Vitinha will sit and literally just pick passes, control the game, control the tempo. And him missing, I think that's really, really big. Like, big enough to even say that they're probably underdogs then if in the tie if they don't have him in midfield. Because I feel like everyone else in that midfield is kind of like interchangeable. Like, you've seen they play Zaire Emery over Fabian Ruiz, and the levels are still high because Zaire Emery's a good player.
So you're saying that Vitinha is a kind of loss that they can't overcome, that it would actually disrupt the entire team.
Not
And how
disrupt.
they
I still
play.
think they'd be not disrupt. I still think they'd be a good team, but I don't think that. I think Bayern Munich would control the game better with a Pavlovic and a Kimmich over a Joao Neves, what's it called, Zaire Emery. Because is Fabian Ruiz still injured as well?
He's back.
He's back.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back.
Yeah, so like Ruiz, Joao Neves, Zaire Emery against probably Pavlovic, Kimmich is as a duo that sits, and then you have, I don't know, maybe a Gnabry Musiala in front. I'd back Bayern Munich's midfield
Nabri's
without-
injured. Nabri's injured. He's done for the
Yeah,
season.
so
Yeah, he's out for the
He's
season.
out for the World Cup, bro.
Yeah, it's Chicken Sar's back.
Yeah, so you'd imagine that. I'd probably say, what's it called? I'd probably say Bayern Munich will control the game better. So then you're going to be looking to company to sort of make solutions, try and find a different way to sort of attack the game. Because PSG, I don't think that the result of the first leg will deter them. They're going to play the same way, home and away. They're going to try to play football. They're going to try to attack. They're going to try to score goals. And Bayern Munich, in all fairness, will do the same. But I think they'll probably manage the first leg a bit better in terms of they'll take the role as the team that will maybe counter-attack, exploit spaces that might get left.
So are you making an argument for Bayern winning this tie then?
Yes. I believe
Man,
Bayern
I'm
Munich are
telling
hitting... I think they're
you
hitting
guys
their
are gonna
form at the... No, sorry. I think they're hitting form at the exact right time. And it's like, every time I see them this season, every month, they keep getting better and better.
But isn't the same as PSG? Aren't PSG also improving as well?
PSG as well, but I think in terms of who's improved more, like, listen, Bayern Munich's levels were already high at the start of the season, and they're still getting better. Whereas PSG, I felt like PSG were kind of on the floor at the start of the season, and because now they're getting better, and also with them, it's kind of difficult to judge because you did play Chelsea and Liverpool. I don't know.
Yeah. You can't judge that.
I can't judge. I don't know how that's going to look against Bayern Munich. Whereas Bayern Munich, listen, we all know Real Madrid are not the same Real Madrid of Cristiano, Benzema, Bale, but
they took them into deep waters.
Real Madrid still have world-class players that the Liverpool and Chelsea team just don't have in terms of Vini and Mbappe.
You saying Garnacho's not world class?
He's close, emerging.
Pedro Neto's pretty much there, I think.
Hey, Church, can I speak after Money Mate?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see. I would honestly tip Bayern Munich with the injuries and
also like second leg at the Allianz as well.
Yeah, with the second leg at the Allianz as well. I probably would tip Bayern Munich to win the tie, but just like it's like an slight edge to them.
All right, so
But I
before
wouldn't say they're outright favourites.
Man, you guys are gonna be shocked when Barado plays as a holding midfielder. I'm telling you right now.
No. We'll see. We'll see.
If Barado plays rapid.
Okay, so shouts to Casey. Honestly, I want Kane to win to see Havertz's reaction.
His reaction will be
here's the thing.
congrats,
Ban
you
could
did
be
it
used.
about time.
Okay, here's the thing. Pinky promise. There is no world in which Kane scores the winning goal in a UCL final. That's not happening.
No,
It's
gonna be
there is no world that
Diaz. It's gonna be either Diaz or Olise.
Please.
129
Unless it's a 10.
No. Fine, I'll clip it for you. Book it. There is no world Harry Kane, the big game flop, scores the winning goal in a UCL final. No.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Oh, that is a nice clean receipt. Thanks,
No, come on. Kenny,
There is no world in which Kylian Mbappe
it's
will win a
Harriet's
trophy
Kane.
for Real Madrid. So I mean,
No. He's got a hat trick in a
No,
World
wait,
Cup final.
I've saw the hate.
And then when he was
I've seen
19,
when
he was
HH
the
told us-
second teenager all in history to score in a World Cup final. The other one obviously been Pele in 1958 for Brazil. Hey, you heard that?
Yo,
I mean, is he lying?
that was aggressive.
Who played that? Who played that?
129.35. What?
HH, why would you ask that? No one's going to own up.
Sure, shouts Casey. Kane can't hide like Mbappe does versus Levante.
Oh shit.
that is true.
Levante.
Hey, no, Levante. But so he can hide it behind Brown. He can hide behind Braunschweig and Guten Tag FC, bro. So it's the same thing. Upenda. The only Scheibe FC I know are the Blue Lions. Is that Scheibe?
Scheiße.
That's how you spell
No,
Scheibe.
that looks like a B.
That special B is basically two S's. It's two. The special B. I don't know how you call it. That whatever that's.
Hold on. Kenny, so when you take German, it's called a special B.
I don't know how it's called.
Okay. So what's the accent called? That's squiggly thing. That's the squiggly tail or something.
No, that's a umlaut. I know that's a umlaut.
No, umlaut. Graph. That's
like
special
Z
B.
or something. Like
No, I don't know why. I know it's two S's, but I don't know how it's spelled in.
But HH,
Like a
you said
Z?
HH, you said it like a B. It's not a B.
No, actually, it does look like a B, Loki.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
it
saying
does look like a
HH,
B, it's not a B.
HH said it like a B. He didn't see it.
Yeah, I know.
Shouts to Casey. Kyle Jog last CL semi-goal was 2017. Kane was 2025. When was Kane's last goal in the World Cup final?
You know, Harry Kane has 53 goals this season, which is insane.
I mean, it's
And 53 goals
Wait, he
against
didn't
who?
reach the UCL semi last year.
This guy just impregnating that Bundesliga, bro. No one
Come
cares.
on, bro. It's impregnation.
Well,
It's
I mean, he
it's-
scored
it's-
two
it's
against
really-
Real Madrid, to be fair. So I'll put that out there. And
No.
it
Again,
was
Casey, when Kane scores in the World Cup final, talk to me.
It's called home and away, right?
Wait, HH, when was some England made a World Cup final? What are you on about?
But this is the most.
Shout out to Casey. LL for that pace merchant's legacy. Pray Bayern win.
Yeah, you have to hope they win.
He's talking about a
Yeah, you
back
can't
shot.
let PSG get to another final and win it, HH.
Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah.
You know, if PSG get to another
Yeah,
final
you
and
lose
win.
either way. You
Wait,
lose either way.
HH, what would you rather have? PSG go back to back or Harry Kane gets UCL?
No, God no.
So
Well,
it's
Arsenal wins
only
it.
the only
Actually,
possible
no.
W is
Harry Kane doesn't just get a UCL; he gets a treble.
no. Jade was HH's only possible W here is
Harry Kane scores a hat trick in the final.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Shout to Rosie Daniels. Think of the Rosie Daniels. Bayern will win the tie, direct and clinical. I think it's going to be close. But put it this way: if PSG don't win the first leg,
They
PSG
can still
beat-
win.
No. Yeah. No. Hold on. Like,
Yes.
based on what Real did, PSG not winning the first leg is not the end of the world.
You know,
It's actually not the end of the world.
there's definitely going to be goals. That's it.
There's going to be goals on both
And
sides.
Bayern
same
Munich
thing against
defense is a
Liverpool last
bit
year.
like dodgy, so they can.
They lost at home.
But
they won the
you know
second
what
leg.
it will be, and I think this will be key. What will be key is how Olise and do you know who's be key? Forget it. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz, I think, is going to be the most critical person on both sides. If it's Bozu Diaz who messes up counterattacks, or it's Cooks, if he actually is clinical in those key moments, I think he could be the deciding factor in these two sides? Because you know he's going to have those opportunities. Betty, talk to me.
HH,
Yes, sir.
before I go on to serious analysis,
Oh God.
I've seen a script. In my club, and yeah, basically what I see happening is that Arsenal will go into that last game of the Premier League season level on points with City. City will win on goal difference. And then they will announce. And then they will announce the punishment for 115, and we'll win the league that way.
Yes.
This is a disaster.
Oh my God.
I'll take that.
Wait, Betsy, do you get the Chelsea statement after as well?
We don't need a
The
Chelsea
Chelsea what?
statement. We know what they did.
But then we get the Chelsea statement after.
No, we've already
how many
done
charges
proven
Chelsea
innocence,
got, like
bro.
85 or something?
Hey, look, sorry, Betty, talk to me. Bayern PSG, talk to me. Bayern PSG, talk to me.
I thought. Are you okay, Betsy?
I think.
Yeah, sorry, my internet went down. I'm back.
Okay, cool. You're back.
For like 3 seconds.
Yeah, that was wild, bro. Like,
Yeah, this
actually, hold on, how does the
fucked
internet
up.
go down for? Okay, but that's fine. But maybe it's like.
Yeah, what was J2S asking? Sorry.
No, he wasn't asking anything. PSG ban.
I was asking when the
you weren't asking
Chelsea.
anything. PSG ban.
He was asking if
When the
Okay.
Chelsea
could win the
when
FA
the
PSG
Cup
ban.
for Chelsea.
PSG ban. Josman. PSG ban.
when the
Yeah,
Chelsea
okay, yeah.
get
PSG ban.
Oh, yeah.
When are Chelsea
anyway.
getting charged?
Oh, okay. I don't know about that, bro. Like,
When
Abramovich
Nigeria
has
making
paid
a
them
World
off
Cup?
anyway, long time ago. Anyway, on PSG Bayern, I give the edge to to Bayern, because these croissant merchants have been bitching for the last few weeks. They've been dodging league games. Now their manager is complaining that they have 9 games in 27 days. Wow. If you didn't cancel the games before Bama's Chelsea and before this pitiful Liverpool, you wouldn't be in this situation now. And plus, the title race in France is very tight. If they wanna retain that title and go for the UCL,
No, the thing is, Lens just drew
Can't-
yesterday, so I don't know if it's
It's
that
clear.
bad.
Bro,
Oh, really?
Cameron
Bro.
Lens ain't doing nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Cameron Lens ain't doing nothing, bro. Forget those guys.
Wait, what type of
Yeah.
Cameron
No,
Lens?
he was on Friday, I
We're
think. He was on
working in
Friday.
Chelsea, though.
Sure. Show me Cameron Lens's
but
conference.
still, like,
That's it.
Bayern have already.
Wait.
£2
You
billion
get Conference
to
League,
flex
Conference League.
conference leagues on
Wait,
small
hold on.
clubs.
No,
is
Bessie,
kinda
don't be
sad.
rude. Guys, Bessie's talking. Bessie, continue. Bessie.
Yeah, Bayern have already won their league, so they can afford to actually rotate their players throughout without having to reschedule games. So I give them the edge based on that. In terms of like, I agree that I think that the game will be won in wide areas. I don't. What's Hurricane gonna do in a big game, bro? Yeah, seriously, get grip. Yeah, so I give the edge to Bayern still,
Oh, so hold on. So you're saying that Kane will flop?
bro.
Like, he won't show up.
That guy doesn't do shit, bro. When it comes to big games,
Respect.
because
Because Olise
Respectful.
exists, Luis Diaz exists, name
Yeah,
any other player that
exactly.
exists. Bro, this team is not reliant on Kane. Kane is a side chick. He's a glorified side chick.
Here's the thing, though. If Arsenal do
Wait,
go
HH,
for
what have
the
Elise and Diaz done in the club game either?
Oh, didn't Luis Diaz score that really crazy goal in the last game against Real Madrid? Oh yeah, didn't Olise just score that really crazy goal in the second leg as well?
HH. Yes or no?
I know it's AK annoys you. AK annoys you.
HH, Elise in that second leg, did he play well?
The more you talk, the more I'm going to do that. You know that, right?
HH, Elise in that second leg, did he play well or did he stat pad?
He aura farmed.
Same thing.
Aura farmed.
No, he scored 4
What do you
goals.
mean same
Aura.
thing?
So shout out to Aura. Lucy, guys. We don't rep Kane in big games. I'm sorry, not a big game. He's a stats padder.
Here's the thing. But the thing is,
Okay, AK, you don't know what
Wait,
some
HH, you can't
One last
say
thing, you don't know
big
what
games
stats.
and then HH, name me the Elise and Diaz big games.
They're higher touch value.
That
Is what it is.
You're saying
Yes, higher touch value.
you're saying both legs.
I think we just be throwing big games on like
Both legs. Kane's gonna have no impact. Both legs.
Oh no! Second leg specific. No. If the second leg is tight and it's close, and they're looking for someone to do something, Kane ain't doing nothing, bro.
So then they're not going through then.
So HH, what were we saying about that 2-2 he scored in that Madrid tie in the second leg? Wasn't that
That was a penalty.
Low key.
Wait,
that's Madrid, bro.
Wait, did he score from outside the box at the Bernabeu? Yes or no in the first leg to make it 2-0?
First leg tax.
Bro, that's Ludin tax, bro.
He scored the
He's not
second
scoring
leg.
that against Courtois.
Wait, you can't be you can't be repping Elise when he scored the fourth goal when they'd already gone through.
No. Put it this way: if Kane scored the kind of goal that Luis Diaz scored, that's showing up.
HH. Wait, who scored a more clutch goal, Elise or Kane?
Oh,
Kane.
no. Who scored the clutch goal? Luis Diaz. That was the
No,
clutch goal. The clutch goal was scored. No. Well, I'm not answering it. The clutch goal was scored by Luis Diaz.
This season.
Why are you running away from a question? Is this so hard?
Wait, guys. Why are we arguing about? Why are we arguing about Harriet Kane?
Wait, no.
Showing up in the big games.
HH, do you just realize what I did? There's a question and the answers are A or B, and then you come with the answer. Actually, the answer's C. What do you mean?
Because I'm thinking 5-dimensionally, bro. I'm thinking 5. You asked a 2-dimensional question
on the exam. You're gonna get a 60%.
You asked me a 2-dimensional question. I gave you a 5-dimensional answer.
You received 20 backshots from
so there we go. So Betsy, continue. Then come to Betsy.
You didn't deny it.
Yeah. So I get.
Betsy, please just talk. Betsy.
Yeah, I give the edge to Bayern.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, wait. Can I just let me just.
So cringy.
Yeah. Can you continue, please? And Betsy.
Yeah. Based on what I said before, that like Bayern have their league sorted out. They can afford to rotate players and stuff. I think they're also, even though Gnabry is now out, I think they're healthier in the players that really matter. They're healthier than PSG, because PSG got no Vitinha, possibly, and Nuno Mendes is just coming back from injury. Like, let's see if that doesn't recur. But also, just throughout this campaign, I think like Bayern have just played at a higher level, and they've played like Real Madrid, which is more difficult than Chelsea or Liverpool, in my opinion, this season at least. So yeah, I think they're more battle tested, and I backed them before even like the Real Madrid tie. I backed them if they got to PSG, they would beat them. So yeah, there's no reason for me to change my prediction at the moment.
And Kane is critical in them going through, or he's not.
It's gonna play a part, but I'll like, if you're really trying to rely on him to drag you to the final.
No, the hell?
Yeah,
rely on
him. Yeah.
Rely on Kane.
Yeah, you have a problem if you're relying on him, bro.
No.
Sorry. Even when Tottenham got to the final, it was Lucas Moura and Son.
But before that, the guy didn't win a trophy, bro. He's won a trophy now. He's
won
two.
I'll drop you.
What the fuck you talking about?
AZ, we're not counting Bayern Munich
we haven't
and Bundesliga trophies. Those counts.
Wait, Betsy, can you tell me what's happened to Tottenham since Kane's left?
To who?
They won a trophy.
Mic drop. Who said? Wait, hold on. Who said that? Was that
They're gonna get relegated.
No. J2S. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry. You don't know. He left. They won a trophy.
No. Let
them get relegated. He left.
Is it Mike to get relegated this season?
You got some singing merchants always on the panel.
What is going on?
Like, you got really some singing merchants.
No.
At least I sing R. Kelly and Celine Dion, bro.
Shaky Papa John's cup.
All right.
That R. Kelly rendition from Betsy was
That's crazy. Abdullah, you call for a
AJ.
break now. I'll drop.
Bro, why you guys advocating, bro?
Wait, hold on. Bupinda, talk to me. Bupinda, talk to me.
They got relegated after Son left.
Could you show my ABI for a second, please?
Okay, this is a kid's show, so it better not be.
It's about your goal. What is he wearing? Like what is he
Wait,
wearing?
is that the
Is that
Z?
real? Is that real?
Yeah, I saw that recently, so I
No,
thought to
Bupinda,
myself,
did you
what
see
is-
did you see him what's it called? Did you see him wait, who are you talking about? Zidane or Hazard?
Z.
Zidane?
Oh, I have a nice house, I don't.
Oh yeah,
Don't
I
show
saw
it.
Well, about
What?
about
What's
the
going
tie.
on?
Wow, that is
About
cool.
the
I thought
tie.
these
Can you
people.
go to my API, please?
I thought most of these people have people dressing them as well. I you allow your husband to come out like that? What's going on?
AJ,
AK,
about the
so-
tie.
AK, hold on, Bupinda,
AK,
sorry,
is Hazard
Bupinda,
casting a
Bupinda,
shadow on
Bupinda.
that stadium?
Hey, Bupinda.
Yeah, he is.
Did you see Hazard after the Tour de not Tour de France after the
Bupinda, go for it. Bupinda, go for it.
AJ, about the tie. It's going to be. I think it's going to be close. I'm gonna be real. Especially with the way PSG can facilitate play. They're just better than Madrid at that, and they are probably. You could almost argue even better than us at times. Of course, Vitinha is a big miss, so I'm curious to see how that will play out. But AJ,
do you think Company is going to look for the win, or be conservative and just try to get results and just save something for the Allianz in the second leg?
I mean, AJ Company has said himself. I think he said it in the CBS interview that this team has earned his trust in terms of playing the way they play, which means go for a win, and we will always approach that. And AJ, I think some things that didn't get mentioned is, I think we've shown the last couple of games that we have a comeback. We have comeback capabilities. We came back against Stuttgart like in a span of 30 minutes. We came back against Madrid. We came back against now Mainz at the weekend where we
it's
lost.
3-0 down, 4-3, yeah.
We were 3-0 down, and I think that's an ability that you want to have in the Champions League, because in the Champions League nothing ever goes to plan. We've seen it the last time. Manu Neuer decided to fuck it up for a moment. So, and also HH, I mean, we also kind of not bad of set pieces, and we have
So
shown.
cringy.
That's right. I wanted to put that out there. So continue. Ignore that.
And it has shown for us to sometimes be a bottle opener. Like for example, if you look at that Madrid tie, it was Kimmich's cross into that box that got us back in that game. So and on the defense, I do get the concerns, but if you look at the whole 180 minutes against Madrid, besides that one Upamecano slip up, there
that's
wasn't.
Vinny messed up. He was actually apart from just that 1 point, yeah.
But like if you look at that second leg, he had a perfect game. Like
very good game.
I think there was only one moment HH in that second leg, but that was Mbappe's ability to just have end his pace, where he gets a pass by Upamecano and scores the third one. So I'm motivated. I'm actually brave enough to say, hey, we can go there at the Parc des Princes and win. I think it's way easier to win there than in the Bernabeu. I think in the Bernabeu you always kind of have the feeling, oh, you have it under control, and then if you don't have it, it just turns that quickly, and then they come at you, and I think if we score early enough and get into playing situations, play it up better than we did against Madrid, especially like in the first leg, but also in the second leg we kind of struggled to find the final pass. So
who do we say for this tie is Bayern's most important player? Who's going to know this is going to be the key guy, most important guy for this tie in this game? If you were to pick one player from Bayern,
I'm gonna say Jamal, HH, because he's
wait, like Musiala over Olise. You think is the most important? Because I think it's actually Luis Diaz. So why would you say Musiala?
Are you saying calm down,
Because
Jamal?
he brings something to the midfield like that
Don't pull out the
that a
nine.
Serge Gnabry can bring. Like he's able to receive the ball under pressure and carry it throughout throughout the pitch and get us into attacking motion like no one else. If a Kimmich gets pressed, if a Pavlovic gets pressed, we don't because Serge Gnabry isn't that kind of guy. He's someone who searches the runs, then you play it long over the top. But I think it can be an X factor, especially with the midfield.
But my pushback of that is that he's just coming back from injury and still needs to get into that kind of super sharpness. Olise has been a main feature throughout the season, has been one of the best players throughout the season. So wouldn't that be the argument of Olise being much more important than Musiala? Not based on just talent, just based on just how good he's been and how consistently available he's been throughout the season.
I see that, but the thing is, like for example, if you take the Madrid game or look at the Madrid game, their fullbacks defensively weren't as strong. Even with Mendy, like there were a couple of times where he also struggled. I think he did. Of course, he did a better job than Carreras, no question about it. But I just think Nuno Mendes and Hakimi are defensively better, and I think it will be a different game in that sense for both of our wingers. So I think you can probably I could see someone like a Marquinhos.
So because I know a lot of guys in the streets obviously said, "Oh no, why say Musiala? Olise is better." But you actually do make a very good point. They're going to be facing much better fullbacks than before. And if we look at Olise, Olise is going up against, in my opinion, one of the best defenders in the world, in Nuno Mendes. One of the best 1v1 defenders in the world, in Nuno Mendes. So it's going to be a very difficult give and go game where he's not going to have a lot of joy for 90s and he's going to work really hard. So Musiala, who is more through the middle, is going to offer another dimension that can perhaps give another way of attacking if, let's say, Nuno Mendes most likely locks down Olise based on how good Nuno Mendes is.
And also he can get at guys like a Marquinhos. I think that he or even I think that João Neves will also struggle against him.
No, but so you don't think Nuno Mendes great defender, Hakimi not trash but not great. So you don't think Luis Diaz can get the better of Hakimi?
He could, but the problem is also with Diaz, even if he gets the better of a defender, you don't know if he actually scores or does the right thing, in that moment. So the thing is he can show up in that one moment, but before that he can fuck it up for you like in 5 or 6 situations. So I'm gonna say it's going to be Jamal Musiala because also HH, I think for the last 5 games or over the span of the last 5 games, he's already like 6 or 7 goal contributions. So he has been actually improving and he's playing like almost 90 minutes for now. And I think also what company said, he now knows his leg in terms of he can actually put pressure on it and isn't scared of it anymore. Like sometimes when you come back from injury, you always play with an handbrake.
You always have the second entry. Yeah.
And he is showing that I'm completely free. I can play it. And in like now against Mainz, he was one of the reasons why we actually came back. So it's going to be a tight game. AJ, even if we go out like this round, I don't think it's a shame. It's disappointing, I would say, because I think the team is actually performing really, really well.
No. See, here's the thing. If let's say you get knocked out, it's been a success in terms of breaking the goals record. I can never call a Bayern Munich winning the league a successful season because it is, but I'd say it's a success in terms of you've broken new ground in terms of a milestone of scoring the most amount of goals ever in a season. However, if you go out, you've missed a great opportunity.
Yeah, because
because let's be real. Bayern Munich have been the best team for most of the season. So being the best team for most of the season and looking at the rest of the field, if you don't win the Champions League, you would have missed a great opportunity because let's just be real. If you look at last season, you were not out and out the best team. That was probably Barcelona. And then Inter picked up form, and then PSG picked up form. I don't think PSG are as good now as they were last season. And Bayern, you guys, you've been much better this year than last year. Players have played at a much higher level, and now you now have guys coming through. So not winning the UCL now, it is a huge opportunity miss, especially just how good Bayern have been. You know.
No, I agree completely. And also, it's always winning the UCL. It's always a window of opportunity, similar to what with Arsenal and the EPL title. Like, okay, with the EPL, you always have a or league title. You always have a realistic chance of being there every year. With the UCL, it's way more difficult because you have other teams, then you have transfers and injuries and stuff like that. All of that comes together, and then it can create the same dynamic. So if we go out, it would be extremely disappointing because it has been going our way. So, but yeah, it's a 50-50 game. I would give the edge to us because I think fitness-wise we are better. Second leg at home. When it comes to set pieces, we can sometimes nick a goal. So I think the capabilities of us scoring goals is better. But if someone says, oh, they see PSG as favorites, and I mean favorites in terms of they are the defending champions, we can't forget. Like this team proved it last season that they can win it. I totally get it, but yeah, it's a 50-50 for me. Yeah.
Kenny, give us the.
Can I speak after Kenny, please?
Yeah. So Kenny, can you give us the PSG perspective, bro? Like, who do you think would you say is PSG's most important player in this time?
I think this season in the UCL, especially in the knockouts, has been Kvaratskhelia. I was going to say the first 6 months, the guy was coasting. Honestly, he was probably the worst of the attackers. But over the past 2-3 months now, I don't know if he's like Champions League knockout or whatever, but the guy he's been moving different lately. So I think
okay. Let me ask you this on that point though. If let's say Dembele is not having a good game, he's in and out, and they now look to Kivicha to now be the critical guy in this Bayern side, do you think he can step up and be that critical guy and can actually take up that pressure that Dembele took up last season? Do you think he's got those shoulders to be like, all right, I can deliver in the big game? Would you put money down on him being able to deliver in this high pressure game if he has to be the guy?
Yes. I think he's done so. So far, he's done so, and like I said that, and that's probably the main thing with PSG. I feel like they have, as much as Dembele is important, you have a Kvaratskhelia that can do that. You have a Doué that can do it. That's why I do feel like they have a lot of players that if they have that next man up type mentality, where if a Dembele is not having the best game, a Doué can come up with a special moment. If a Doué is not there, you can have a Kvaratskhelia that can come up. Even Barcode, as much as I don't think he's at the same level as the other ones.
Also, so do we both agree that PSG's bench is better than Bayern's bench? They have a better bench.
With the injuries, I don't know. It depends. It depends. If you have less Vitinha, I think going forward they probably have more of a. I do think that Barcola, even Gonzalo Ramos, is not a good starter, but off the bench he can do something for you probably. Even I don't know if he starts Emery probably. So yeah, I think that's a bench option less. Honestly, I do think in forward areas I would say yes, they have the bare bench. Let's say yes. I would say going forward, if you need someone to make an impact, especially if you're chasing the game, I do think PSG probably have more options off the bench, but I think he's going to be me personally. They've probably been the two best teams, especially in the knockout phase. Like personally, I do think that some of the probably is between those two and Barcelona that play some of the best football in Europe. So I think it would be a very entertaining game. These managers they're not going to change their philosophy or the way of playing because they're playing one team or whatever. They're going to stick to the ideas, which is going to be very interesting to see who gets one over the next one, but which manager will win the tactical battle. But honestly, it's just I'm just waiting to get to that game on Tuesday because for me it's a 50-50. Both teams there is a very 50-50 game. But yeah, like I said, it's the individuals. We'll see which forward lines can get the one up over each other. But Vitinha missing is a very big miss because Beraldo against I forgot who they played at the week. I don't think it was Lorient. I forgot who they played. against in the league. But yeah, Beraldo, yeah, he can be Busquets over there, but this is the Champions League. This is against Bayern Munich, yeah, so it's different level. So
They play Angers.
yeah, they played Angers, yeah. So yeah, against Angers, yeah, Beraldo can be Busquets, but yeah, against Bayern Munich, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Vitinha is really going to be a big miss because he's probably been the best player this season, especially the most consistent.
So how big of a miss do you think Vitinha would be? Like, is it a case of the way that they play and operate completely gets disrupted, or no, they have enough quality that other guys could come, because this is more remember, Luis Enrique, he's built more of a team rather than a group of individuals or superstars you have to rely upon. That if one guy goes out, another guy can come in and be part of the collective.
Off of that team, that's what
Ruiz is coming back, I think.
A player leaves and he's able to build.
Out of that team, if you tell me one player that would be the least replaceable, it would probably be Vitinha. When you look at that profile-wise, I don't think they have another guy that comes close to it. So even at Dembele, as much as yes, you can miss him, but I still feel you have other attackers there, even in defense. But that Vitinha, that's what Vitinha always plays. Even if you look at Vitinha, like the guy always plays. He rarely like.
Oh no, he's the metronome. Like
he's the metronome. So that's what, and that's what I'm saying. On the ball, I don't think that, like I said, Beraldo against Angers is cool, but I feel like that Vitinha miss in a big game like that, especially when you're going to be put under pressure. I think Vitinha is going to be a very, very big miss. So that could probably swing the. That's what I would put Bayern a bit fit. I would give them like a 55-45 just because of that Vitinha injury.
And Nicholas Jackson.
Kojak.
It's going back to
Jackson, man.
It's going back to Chelsea, you know that, right?
AK.
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? I think looking at Bayern's last leg against Real Madrid, right? I think what alarmed me there was how counterattacks from Real Madrid really hurt Bayern Munich at pace. And one thing PSG can do, they can play possession, but the counterattacking at pace is very, very good. But they also they also have the midfield to count if you need it. And they can attack from all angles. Real Madrid mainly to the left, sometimes to the middle, but PSG can come to the left, to the middle, or even to the right, because they have attackers that can play all throughout the front line. So that's something that I look at PSG might hurt Bayern in. I think both sides defensively aren't the best, but they don't pride themselves on being the best. They're very attacking sides. I think PSG have an edge here. I know Vitinha out is a blow, but I've said this before. I think he's not even the best midfielder of PSG. I've said this on this channel before.
I think John Neves will, you know.
Yes. I think.
No, because because that's what you want to say, Katie. Is João Neves that far behind Vitinha?
João Neves,
in terms of what Vitinha Vitinha does for the team, I don't think
João Neves is capable of.
It's not more quality; it's more replaceability.
Yeah,
there's not a single player for PSG.
I think the thing with João Neves is he hasn't had the chance to do it because he plays he's able to affect the game further forward compared to a Vitinha. But I think if you I think he's able to affect the game further up than Vitinha, but I think if you play João Neves at the 6, I think he can do not 100% of what Vitinha does, but he can definitely do it to a 80-85% level. I mean, I think his passing is good. His ability, press resistance is pretty good. Can he do the playmaking from deep to the level of Vitinha? Probably not. But yeah, I think you won't lose. You'll lose a bit. You'll lose something if Vitinha doesn't play. But I think João Neves is a capable replacement in that position. If you play Fabian Ruiz and Warren Zaire Emery as the number 8, I think that's still a good enough midfield to contend with Bayern Munich. Personally, I think for Bayern, what they have to look at is, I think Harry Kane has to show up. I think Harry Kane has to be. He has to try and get something against Marquinhos and William Pacho. William Pacho has been fantastic for PSG this season. I think he's been their best center back, and Harry Kane has to try and get him into areas he's not comfortable, and try to I want to see Harry Kane play with a bit more like I want to see Harry Kane with a bit like he feels a bit like, how do I say it? He feels a bit turgid at times.
Wait, AK, don't be scared. Tree trunk.
No.
Just say it's a tree trunk.
No.
Or just say he feels tree. Okay, he feels tree trunkish. Tree trunkish.
If Kane wins the Champions League, I'm gonna run the worst Drogba agenda you will ever have.
A real question quickly.
I will destroy Drogba. Like if Kane wins.
Do you think that Kane might play some minutes at the 10? Do you think
that top 1,000 if Kane?
No. I think you
I
could.
remember when HH used to make Osimhen and Kane comparisons, man.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. What do you mean you remember? I still will in 2026. I still will. I'm still making them.
I mean, Osimhen couldn't qualify his team to a World Cup before the.
Bro, I don't care. I still will.
I'll defend it.
Sorry,
taking off your mask against Trabzonspor is not something to
I think for Kane, I want to see him play a bit more how do I say it? Play with a bit more mobility, try to connect.
No. Stop. Play with more mobility. What is something that isn't mobile?
Oh,
a freaking tree trunk. So am I wrong? Am I wrong?
If Kane was Nigerian, would you rate him?
Yeah, he would. I think I want to see from Harry Kane.
He will do things to him like
so. Okay, Casey, you know that someone is actually talking. It's actually rude.
Connect with his wingers a bit. I want to see that type of performance because I think that will free a guy like Musiala to come into the box, score some goals, affect the final third if Kane is playing like that more. But I think both it's a 55-45 PSG is what I would say.
Wait, I have a question for Bupina real quick.
Yeah.
Do you see since Naby is injured, do you see maybe at some point putting Kane as a 10 and maybe bringing on I don't know, a Jackson or maybe a different
that could work. That could work. I can't even lie.
Imagine Jackson shows up.
I'm just saying because Naby is injured, so technically, if you have
I'm claiming that as a third UCL, bro. If that happens, bro. So.
Nah, hell no, AJ. I don't think so. I don't think so because sometimes with Nicholas Jackson, the problem is sometimes first of all, foremost the finishing. Second of all, sometimes I don't think he gets when to press and when not. Like you could see he came from Chelsea. Sorry that I'm saying it like this.
Wow.
We're gonna have a hangout where Chelsea's not slandered. What's gonna happen? We're gonna have one hangout where Chelsea never gets a straight.
This is your version of I Have a Dream.
The title says PSG versus Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid versus Arsenal, Champions League football hangouts. But yet Chelsea with a huge victory in an FA Cup semi
against
in our
we should talk about the huge victory. We should talk about the victory.
We need to talk about that thumbnail, bro. You got the UCL on that thumbnail, and this was the FA Cup, bro.
Can I answer the question?
The oldest trophy in football.
The thing is, Kenny. The thing is, but I could see him he will probably be our first option to sub in, and then you could probably see it. But to start, I don't think so. But AJ,
I didn't to start. I said as a sub. No, I know he's going to start Musiala and Kane, but I'm saying as a sub. Would you see him subbing him?
That's kind of the levels, that's a bench player for Bayern Munich, but a star player at Chelsea. That just kind of shows the levels.
Yeah, that tells you the levels.
AJ, he will come back.
That's actually really rude. I'm actually offended about that.
He will come back and be a better attacker. He did a course, he actually
You've taken the Chelsea out of him. You've given them a better player, more well-rounded.
So let me come to
the two flex. What is the two flex for a striker?
Chronicle. Can you go the mic, please? Chronicle, can you go the mic?
You want to show PSG?
Chronicle.
Let him land, bro. Let him land.
Chronicle, can you go the mic?
Why are you kicking him out?
Chronicle. No. I'm putting him in the green room until he learns how not to be rude.
Because he's Indian.
Wow, AJ.
Wait, no. First of all, you said that's not me.
Is it a colour thing?
And also, Casey, I'm down with my Indians, man, all the way.
AJ, can I ask you a question? AJ, can I ask you
Chronicle, do you know what the name of that Russi is? Liam Delap will lead Chelsea to glory. We have a striker.
The
I swear. No, about the lap. You know, last season. Wait,
hold on. So, because what do you say on the Conti Chronicle? Bapinda.
Yeah. What is that? I gotta ask one question. Why do all Nigerian strikers like to perform for the white man? Like always for the clubs?
So Chronicle.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
So Chronicle, Bayern against PSG.
They never show up for their country.
So how do I? Okay, yeah.
For me, not only that they're the two best teams in the world right now, they're the two best pressing teams in the world. The thing is, pressing for me, like, it's not really talked about enough because it's kind of subconscious. So you don't really think about it. You only realize how good a press is when your team is playing against them. And unfortunately, Chelsea's played against both of these teams, and we got our asses handed twice. And basically,
what are the scores?
No. Can I answer? So Muller scored, I think, was it the 81st? The 81st. And Moneymace, I thought we were done. But Moneymace, a West African Ivorian, dislocated and contorted like the Exorcist.
Can you get at the end of through?
All right. So
but HH, you know what also happened? HH, you know what also happened?
No. Critical stalking.
You can only be African if you are from Ivory Coast.
Where's this me spotted? Wait, Chronicle. Keep talking.
Chronicle, after you finish, can you let me finish?
Chronicle, keep going.
Okay.
Muting Indians again.
I just wanted to add on to what you were saying right there, because Drogba gave away a penalty, and I thought it was over. I really thought it was done, and then Petr Cech kept us in the game.
It was all part of the story. It's all a part of the story. No. Look, in the words of the Joker in that Bombers film, The Dark Knight, it was all part of the plan. So yeah, keep going.
But yeah, as I was saying though, like the pressing, this could be a very, very chaotic game, just like the Madrid game as well. This could be very high scoring. If PSG really want to come at them and try and get a result, like a win, even it's possible if they really attack on the front foot. Very, very close, especially with PSG's injury with Vitinha. I think that's a huge blow for them. I think that midfield is, again, what wins you games. Bayern Munich, with Vitinha out, I do think that they have the slightly superior midfield. So I do think Bayern would just edge like a 1 or 2 goal margin at home, but PSG can definitely win it here as well. Like, I'm not going to count them out either. I'd like to shout out Lima as well. I think he's super underrated because he's very consistent and just kind of goes under a radar, does his thing.
My boy Connie.
He doesn't really get the plaudits, but he's one of those guys like I appreciate because you put the graft in and are constantly playing basically all the time for them. So yeah. What
Chronicle, you like a dominant Austrian?
Oh,
what?
Okay.
That's too much.
That's got to make it crazy. That got to be a yellow at least.
Yeah, that's a yellow. So Chronicle, who's your votes for the tie? What says what's up in the tie then?
I'm going to go Bayern, but this is really gut feeling because I'm definitely not going to count out PSG. Yeah, I think it'll be maybe first leg. I'm going to go 2-1 Bayern, and then I'm going to go 1-1 in the second leg. So Bayern just make through on 1 goal basically. So yeah.
Abdallah talks about the come to Casey. Abdallah.
For me, I think it will be a close game. Similar.
So, do you support both of these teams then?
Yes.
Nah, drop the brick immediately through. I'm sorry.
You will burn in hell when I'm through with you.
So cringy.
Like I said,
that's
I'm
a
not going
bird.
to burn in hell because, first of all, is it illegal? No, it's not.
We-
Is it against international law? It's not.
Wait, hold on. It is illegal footballing wise. No. Hold on, Abdallah. That's a question. No. Abdallah, Abdallah. Footballing wise, you can't watch. You can't watch a match where you support both sides. That is illegal. Yes, it is. No. It is illegal. It is.
And my dad's 62, so 65. So it's
So
can't.
what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, fantastic. Why does
jump it.
He actually did that.
This is a disaster.
I support 10 clubs. My dad's 65. What is it?
Can I ask you a question?
Let's ask the question. What, Casey?
Can I ask this question though?
Yeah, go for it.
What if Nigeria was facing France in a final and Mbappe could get a World Cup, his second World Cup? Who will you
Confederations Cup ended like 20 years ago.
Casey, Casey, the fact that you're asking that is actually disgusting. Casey, that's actually a disgusting question to actually ask. Casey, that's actually the fact that you actually asked me that question. That's actually
because
I will not dignify you with that. That's a disgusting question to ask.
Do you know what's more disgusting that you can
wait,
answer?
hold on, Abdallah. Do you know you're in a yellow? But the one crazy thing that's a second yellow with no vowel. So watch your step. Abdallah, talk to me. Ban PSG.
Bupin is also Indian. Okay.
German actually. So
he's Indian.
I think Vitinha's a big
German.
miss.
Abdallah,
I think Vitinha's a big miss. I see this going both ways. Either
So that's crazy.
out similar to the Madrid game. Relax.
Wait, you see it going both ways. What do you mean? I can it go both ways.
That means he can't take it out, Kenny. He's gonna win.
You're a dumbass.
Can you explain what you mean by the match is going to go both ways? What does that mean?
No, it means it can go either way.
Oh, sorry. Wait, hold up. Okay. All right. So keep going. What are you saying?
That's outrageous. Can you give a raid to Fado? He says Abdallah took Muslims back 100 years.
Abdallah, ignore him. Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
Crazy. Abdallah, you're on a panel. You're a panel of football analysts. Why are you bothered about what's happening? It's called the streets for a reason. It's the streets. This is the panel. Those are the streets. The panel never concerns itself with what's happening in the streets. The focus of the panel. Continue.
Yeah, like I said, either a straight shootout similar to the Madrid game, or I see it, considering Vitinha, which is a big miss, it could be maybe a sneak win of 2-1 Bayern. What's funny?
So Abdallah, if you were to do like a watch along,
he celebrates and is angry.
When do you? So is there any moment that you would get sad if you support both sides?
No, I couldn't.
AJ, he has a half and half scarf.
This is a disaster.
AJ, do you know those half and half scarves?
Like,
yeah.
No, not that far.
Nah, people who buy them willingly, like, find shame. If you buy half and half scarves, find shame.
Those are mostly tourists, so they just want to show that.
Okay. So Abdallah, Bayern or PSG, who's taking the side?
I would edge it to Bayern 2-1.
And you win either way. Well done. So Abdallah, your team wins. Nice one.
Well done. Congratulations, through to the final.
Well done, Abdallah. Well done. Casey, please.
Yeah. Listen, I think I said it before also. I think PSG has the edge because I just believe they are the better team. And I saw because this Madrid team is garbage, and I saw things that Madrid were doing to Bayern Munich. In the second leg, if Vinny had like 2 brain cells, Madrid should have gone through, if you're being completely honest. Which is my worry with Bayern, because they are so... I don't know what happens to them when like you have pace on counters, they can't handle it. That's their big issue. So I think PSG, with the way they play, and also the way they were countering Chelsea also in the first leg in Paris.
Okay. No, Casey. Let's get to the real crap. So Casey, are you giving your objective view, or is this an agenda-filled view to try to add more pain to Messi's daddy by PSG?
No, it's not me. No. For me, it doesn't really matter. Like I'm okay if Kane scores a hat trick, I'm not gonna have fun. And if PSG wins, I'm also happy.
Oh, but
AJ,
if Arsenal win with the UCL, then
Oh,
you become a
then
full-time
first of
F1
all,
fan.
are you gonna be here if Arsenal is the UCL? Like you're acting like you
No,
want
just
that.
close the channel. We
No,
don't
no,
want to
You
okay,
act like
no,
you act like I will
Casey.
I
be.
would love it if
Okay, no, wait, hold on, guys,
because
guys.
majority
No,
of
let me-
your
let me bro with it.
storylines would die, HH.
No, here's it. The hardest hangouts I've ever had to
I'll
do
have no
in
argument
all the
over
years of doing it
this. I'll have
was
nothing.
Man City winning the UCL.
Yeah.
That was the hardest. So if I can do that, actually, no. The only thing that can beat that is Cristiano winning the World Cup, which I'm not doing. No, see, one hangout I will never do is Cristiano winning the World Cup. I'm
You
never
might
doing
have
that.
a crazy
The whole
summer.
world ends if
Yeah,
Ronaldo
we have a
wins the World
crazy
Cup.
No, but see,
No, but here's the
That's
thing.
enough to worry about.
I'm never doing a live show. That's
No,
never
but
happening.
this is the
Never.
problem, guys.
No,
Have
never.
Hope has made us believe that Cristiano winning the World Cup is the end because he's built this narrative that it is the end when it's actually not. Like life
No,
will
but
just move on
No,
normally.
wait, hold on.
No,
Monemes,
the
you really
world
believe
does
that
end.
I will show up and do a 1 hour thing celebrating Cristiano Ronaldo winning
1
the World
hour.
Cup? You believe I'll do
no,
that?
No. If Cristiano wins the World Cup, it's like a 3-hour hangout.
No, it's like 24-hour stream. 24
Oh, you
hours.
can do it from my apartment.
Okay.
You
No.
can do it from my apartment.
No. Monemes, you know that there's YouTube. Monemes, there are several channels that will celebrating it. This channel, it's going to be doing its pro. Sorry.
Are you gonna be?
With all due disrespect.
No, because I'm sorry. The last couple of years, it's got on my nerves a bit how everyone's been shitting on Cristiano. Like, the last couple of years has made this channel make Cristiano sound like he's a Norwich level player. The way people speak about him.
That's true. That's what
Moneybase, stop it. Norwich,
We're a cult
stop,
here.
stop
No,
it.
we are a cult.
Stop
here.
it. Stop it.
The way you guys talk about Cristiano, like I wouldn't, bro. You make him sound like he's fucking like he's a worse version of Mbappe.
No. Come on. I've always said that he's one of the greatest club players of all time. Internationally, it's sketchy.
Stop doing that, man.
Internationally, it's sketchy.
Okay,
It's actually sketchy.
I'm not.
Wait, hold on. Casey, back to the game. Casey. So, Bayern PSG.
Yeah, but I just think they have a better midfield and.
Vitinha might be out for the first leg though.
Even then, I think they have a better midfield. Like from again, like I haven't watched that many PSG games, but from what I've seen, like I just think they are a better team than Bayern Munich. And it is possible. But attack-wise, I think both of them are very equal. Both have very good attackers. Defensively, I will give a little bit of edge to PSG.
Even with the GOAT Marquinhos, who cost Neymar a World Cup semi.
Dude, Upamecano was almost going to do something very fucked up, bro. With Vidi, like he almost got
No. But my thing though, they are due a Bozo moments, bro. They do a Bozo card moment to be punched in. Apparently, Upamecano,
Yeah, but that's
that Bozo moment that came against us.
My reasoning is simple. Like I just think that PSG are better. But like here's the thing: like if Kane shows up and he does his thing, then bro, he's the Ballon d'Or favorite then for me.
AJ, don't you have a bet going on with the England jersey? Like
I think like it's really close.
No.
If I remember correctly, if you win everything,
you remembered wrongly. I don't have anything.
Okay. I'm with you.
But here's the thing. What do you want?
What comments you?
What do you want? Actually, I'm interested. Like,
yes,
you want
2-0,
PSG to reach? Do you want PSG to reach another final or Kane to score a hat trick?
We're not gonna end it right here. We're gonna talk about Chelsea next.
No, end the stream after.
Just quickly on a side note.
Side was it?
I'm playing FM right now. I'm telling you, this Mikel Arteta ball actually works on FM. I've got Rochdale top of the
This is a disaster.
Hey, make sure York City don't score a last one.
Arteta ball has plagued the football manager right now.
Money you're playing the 26.
York City.
Yeah, FM26. HA, Rochdale, 12 games, 10 wins, one draw, 1 loss. What's it called? I'm playing a match right now.
Is that Brexit ball in the lower leagues?
2 on target, 2 goals.
What's going to work in the lower leagues?
No, bro. I told you that like one of my best FM runs was I think I was Ancona, like 30th of Italian football, bro. 4-5-1. Long ball, full on haram. Yeah. We cooked, bro. We cooked.
I'm sorry. That game can be.
Kenny, what do you know about that 4-5-1 long ball, bro? What do you know about that 4-5-1 long ball?
That game can be even more frustrating than FIFA. I swear that game, yeah.
No, bro. There's nothing worse than
not sure you
conceding
guys
like
can
a
see.
last minute
A
goal
last
in
minute
FM.
goal.
Yeah.
In
we
FL.
can see
Oh
that.
my
I played
god.
a 5-4-1
You know,
with
especially when
I got double. I
you
want
know,
Can you
to
see the
try
screen?
you try and go defensive a bit.
No, YouTube
Pull
tags,
up his
YouTube, no, like,
screen.
when I
Yeah,
can show
yeah.
us YouTube tags,
No,
YouTube tags.
as soon as you try and go, as soon as you try and go defensive a bit, you know you're going to concede that goal. You're trying to switch to the.
So Chronicle, you're talking about Kane. So you feel that Kane is under a lot of pressure then, Chronicle?
For me, always like I would love Kane to prove me wrong, but throughout his career, especially as an England fan as well, for me he has a lot of blood on his hands. He consistently
that penalty
has been
bro,
messing,
that penalty is still trying to make its way to the moon.
yeah, and
bro,
he's
so.
yet to break his duck. And for me, like just for my hope, I've got little hopes we'll win the World Cup anyway. But to give me anything, I need Kane to prove to me that he can actually like show up in the semi-final, the final, win the major trophy. Like that's I actually hope he does that. But the thing is that time and time again, people expect Kane to actually show up because he's been doing so good in the league, and it's of course his quality is undeniable. He is an insanely good goal scorer, like consistently good. Also, link-up play, etc., etc. However, sometimes when you're trying to do everything, you're still not doing the key thing. Because for England, he drops back a lot, trying to get so involved in the game. But we need you in the mid. We need you there to be the final pass.
No.
Stop
Chronicle,
starting
there's
the
a reason why it
attack. Be
drops
at the
deep for
end of the
England, though.
attack. Sorry?
Oh, that guy's a brick.
You don't have the issue with England is that you don't have creativity in your midfield.
And let me guess, Kane is Thierry Henry or Benzema?
We got Kopama.
He's the only one who can bring in creativity.
No. But hold up. Chronicle, the points that Casey, the point that Chronicle is making is that you ain't Henry, you ain't R9, you ain't Benzema. So
He's a better
as creative as you think you are, get your tree trunk, stiff, immobile ass in that freaking penalty box and focus on being a freaking
He's probably a better playmaker than all the guys said.
Yes, exactly.
Listen to this.
Don't even put
Kenny, don't let me sound you, bro. Kenny,
I'm saying this. He's a better playmaker than Frank. He's a better playmaker than Frank.
Let me finish.
Wait, hold on. Chronicle.
The thing is, this argument is not about quality. It's about clutchness. Like someone like Joselu, right? Way worse striker than Harry Kane. However, in the clutch moments that he needed them in, he showed up and he won them the Champions League. Some character like that, I need to see from Kane yet. And throughout his career, he's been very unfortunate. I get it. Like Spurs, most of his career, trying to get something there, but Spurs is just cursed anyway, so he hasn't got much of a chance. But now Bayern with this very good team, there's no excuse for you to not show up. I'm sorry. And I'll praise him. I'll be here and I'll praise him if he does show up. And I do want that to happen for him. However, I'm yet to be proven in this game. It's to be guilty until proven innocent in this football game. So many years Kane has fumbled the opportunity. So this is the time for me. If Kane wants to do it,
no, because my thing, critical, is that if let's say we get in the Allianz Arena and let's say it's 2-2 on aggregate, it's tied. Kane has got to do something to inspire his team. And Bayern Munich should look to Kane as your marquee signing, as the so-called self-proclaimed best striker of the generation, to do something.
No one ever said that.
Self-proclaimed best of the generation.
Why is this?
I've read the tweets. I've read the freaking tweets.
No one serious ever says that. No, okay. Why not the same?
No.
Why not the same?
Kane has to show up. Kane has to show up. That's just a fact. I'm sorry. He's going to show up.
Yes, fine. No, why don't you have the same energy for Mbappe then? For his club career,
because he's a World Cup winner. What has bomb done?
He hasn't scored a Champions League semifinal goal since.
No. Wait. Casey,
what are you doing?
Don't put Ken Mbappe in the same sentence.
Oh my!
Mbappe has actually won something major.
Yeah, you're right. In club wise, Kane is much better.
What major trophy has Kane won? Major.
What major trophy is Mbappe?
No, in club career, both have won nothing.
No. What major trophy? Forget just trophy. Major trophy has Kane won. Major.
No, I'm saying club wise.
Major.
Why you bring up major? I'm saying club career wise. What has Mbappe done also? Like if you're going by that logic.
Probably more than Kane.
Oh, if
No, he hasn't.
Mbappe.
No,
No,
he
no, no, no,
hasn't.
no,
I
no,
mean,
no, hold up.
shout out to the
Casey,
Liga.
no, Casey.
The Monaco
Oh,
If
one
Mbappe
personally.
can
That
go on
Monaco
stats
Liga,
pad
yeah,
in Bayern Munich, I think he'll walk away with a few Bundesligas. I think he would. I think he would.
So why didn't do? So no, but Kane is doing the same thing. Kane.
Also,
My thing is like if Kane scores in a
Mbappe did better
semi-final,
in the
which he did
UCL as well.
last year also, why couldn't Mbappe do it in last what
Also-
7-8 years now?
also, Casey,
Well,
don't
we're
forget
waiting for
one
him to
thing.
score in the
We are
season
on our
against PSG.
AJ, we are
He
on our
scored
way
against
to
Inter.
breaking.
I'm sorry.
We are on our way to breaking the goals record that Madrid achieved under Mourinho with 4 less games. Yeah, and he's involved in that. So that's an all-time.
No.
That's an all-time.
Bopinda,
elite
doesn't
season.
matter.
AJ,
Bopinda,
No, but
he needs to show up in the semi-final and final.
That
I don't even
2019
disagree with you.
UCL
I don't
final,
even
Kane did
disagree with you on this.
absolutely nothing. Never forget.
I don't even
Kane did
disagree with you.
anything in the whole
He
run.
needs to. He does need to show up
What
against.
did Osimhen do in any of those finals? Oh wait, he didn't
Bro,
make it.
hope. Look, we're talking about serious footballers here. Come on. Okay.
We don't
I don't
talk
even.
about
Casey,
football.
Casey, watch your mouth.
Yeah, but I don't even disagree with you. Like he needs to show up without a doubt. He definitely needs to show up.
Yes.
You have to have this. No, but you have to have the same energy for Mbappe too. You can't keep like getting away with this nonsense.
No, he's a World Cup winner, so it's
No,
fine.
but
You can't keep getting away
It
with
was
it.
8 years ago, bro.
Casey, there's no point talking.
No. Casey, he's a World Cup winner, so like it's different standards.
Casey, there's no point talking to him. You know he's not objective. Like he
It's from
doesn't rate
tournament
Kane,
tactics,
but he
tournament
rates
tactics, tournament
Nigerian Mateta in.
Yeah, can I speak on this? Can I speak?
It's very much.
Wait, hold on. AK.
Yeah, man. Here's the thing with you, right? I don't think I've ever met a person who hates white people more. I can't even lie, but
Okay.
it's
Do you realize that?
crazy,
Do you realize my
Your
my
best
best
friend,
friend?
yeah, Bill, yeah, is white.
Bro, no, hold on. Wait. AK. If Bill had what you said, he would be incensed. A guy
No,
who is
but-
as close as I am to him, he would be
No, bring him
incensed.
on
I don't
Hangout.
know,
No, bring him on
Hangout.
Hangout.
Bring him on the hangout.
Also, AK. Britney Spears is on my playlist.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any whiter than that. So I love white people. bro.
So for that, but besides the point,
Okay.
here's the thing, man. I don't understand this whole Harry Kane hate gimmick for me. I agree with you in terms of England. I think the whole drop deep gimmick, it's kind of like there's no point. Like stay in the box.
So frustrating to watch.
Maybe it would help your team.
A number 10,
I understand Casey's
I'm
point.
literally screaming at him to get
I
in the box.
understand
Like, the amount of
Casey's
time he
point
gets.
that he needs to create. England don't have any creativity. I do agree, but like clogging up the number 10 position by dropping in doesn't really help your team's creativity. It actually help your
Anyone can
team's
cross. No, but literally any player can cross. It's not like everyone's inadequate of actually putting a ball in.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
they can be
yeah.
on
I
the
think-
end of it.
I think that-
Why
but-
does Kane always have to be the one dropping deep?
Yeah, exactly. I think but in terms of club career, like I don't understand, bro. This guy just scored in both legs against Real Madrid. He scored against Madrid at the Bernabeu, and you're talking like, oh, he can't do it in big games. He can't do it in this. He can't do it
Because he
now.
doesn't eat Abuja bread, no slices.
Yeah,
That's
man.
why
I
chicks
mean,
don't
like,
him.
meanwhile, you up.
Wait.
Oh, that's a question.
Yeah,
I put the bird is
That might be a Mac question.
It's just
What
after
is
loads
red
of
is
I
wrong.
know.
Nah.
That's a yellow.
Money Mace, what would
continue,
Harry Kane's
continue.
Nigerian name
You
what would it sound like?
you have bums
Haridola.
like you have bums like Lagos Mateta and Abuja State Maximin, and like you have bums like JJ Okocha and like
Lagos Mateta is
no,
crazy.
you have those bums. You have bums like Lookman who can't even qualify his team to a 40-team World Cup. I have
Okay, what does that have to do with Kane and Bayern and PSG?
You have bum players, but when we talk about Kane, just because he's English and white, you don't rep him, bro.
But I love white people. What's
Okay, it's Kane. Be serious.
You like BHH, right? You like
yeah, bro. Chronicle's a mate.
No.
He's a mate in the He's a mate.
For you. Ziba, you're a sick guy. For you, who are the top 3 strikers right now? As of right now, who are the top 3 strikers in the world?
No. Ken is definitely there for sure.
Okay, name them.
Name them.
Top 3.
No, there's a death of strikers there because obviously you have Kane, you have to say Haaland.
That should be easy then. Just name 3.
Kane, Haaland.
He wants to put Osimhen in this so bad.
Don't put
Mbappe or
He wants to
Who is the third one? Who is the third one?
Mbappe.
No.
Who is the third one? Who was the third one? Who's the third one?
I said it. Kane,
I think
Haaland.
he's saying Liam
Kane,
Delap.
Haaland, and
I think he said
Lagos
Liam
Delap.
Delap.
So ultimately for me, it's just like Harry Kane. I think it's a big game for me. He should show up. It will help Bayern if he does show up. But like you disrespect the guy too much. The guy's a phenomenal footballer. He's great technically.
Phenomenal football.
What?
A tree trunk is a phenomenal footballer.
You call JJ Okocha a phenomenal footballer, even though that guy is that guy's Jollof. That guy's Jollof Max.
I'm playing football. My name Harry Kane. My name Harry Kane. I play football.
Listen. Casey. Iwobi's performance at the last AFCON was better than whatever Okocha has done in his entire life.
Look, shout out to the tree trunks in the world. Shout out to the tree trunks of the world. We love all them tree trunks. Let's hope they show up. Let's hope the tree trunks show up in a UCL semi or final.
Nigeria shows up in
January. Could you pull up my VI?
All right, hold on. That's a yellow. Okay, that's messed up.
Could you pull up my VI quickly?
Seaman.
Yeah. The streets of Lagos.
AJ, let's be real. Like, if he wouldn't have that mask, we wouldn't talk about it. Like, it's all about.
No. Also, guys, seriously, I'm gonna say, low-key, I don't think he still needs to be wearing the mask.
He does not need to be wearing that damn mask.
It is given though. It is given.
No. Because become a thing right now, and he likes to remove it whenever he scores. He doesn't need to wear that mask for medical reasons, bro.
Casey, he's Nigerian Chris. If you know,
okay,
yeah. Casey, do you want to explain what this is? Sebastian, he left you for Esther. Let us go, bro. Wait, hold on.
I didn't know you had a thing for light skin.
I thought
it was a so-called pro-black, man.
Why do you think?
So this Mbappe's girlfriend, Esther Exposito.
Wait,
she's called Exposito.
He's cool.
I mean, that's Spanish. I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Labil, what was I say? Labil?
He's called.
He's called, yeah, because trans, innit? Tranny.
There's nothing wrong with that.
What's wrong with trans people?
Yeah.
Why does it sound like
hey, look, shout out to LGBTQ plus minus divided times 2.5.
Times 2.5.
To the power of 3.
AK, that's messed up. AK, that's transphobic. You laughing. I didn't laugh. You laughed.
Times 2.5. What does that even mean?
Since you have no problem with those type of people.
Okay, shout out to Shane Schubert. Shout out to Shane Schubert. What if we see a Kane treble while Spurs get relegated? Oh, generational. If Tottenham get relegated and Kane gets a treble, that would be.
I think Spurs are getting relegated. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's that.
Okay, let's write that. No, guys. Spurs are staying up. Bayern is winning the UCL. Kane is flopping. And if England wins the World Cup.
I think Spurs are getting relegated.
No. Pinky promise. Spurs are staying up.
I saw the table and I saw who like question myself. I don't think. I saw Forest as well. They just be like, I don't think.
We talk about Chelsea, please.
Wait, could you say if that happens, Kane signed a deal with the devil? Like, did he gave his soul away to the devil because Tottenham got relegated and he won everything? Like,
I wouldn't say that, but I would say that's what I'm trying to say. Guys, because the real, I'll see you soon. One of